steel, a giant stands, a mech with heavy pants commands, each step a quake, a thunderous might, eyes aglow in the endless night. A taint beneath, dark and vast, power fierce, shadows cast, a mighty taint beneath its core, a warrior spirit, ancient lore. Welcome, Tainted, a lace-up tunic or medieval hoodie. Welcome, Tainted, let's talk about color, or should we? Welcome, Tainted, thinking outside the blocks. Welcome, Tainted, thanks for joining us, you rock! To have your fun all rocks. Welcome, Tainted. Enjoy the Chronicles Outdoor song. Welcome, Tainted. Thinking outside the blocks. Welcome, Tainted. Thanks for joining us, you rock!
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for Think Outside the Blocks, your official weekly Brickworld live stream where we talk to you about thinking outside of the perceived rigidity of the Lego medium, but also thinking outside of your creative mental blocks. I, of course, am one of your hosts, Mark Larson, Chief Brick Officer of Brickworld, and this guy, the guy on my left, everybody's favorite host, Mr. Ben Hauger, Z Cerberus. How are you doing tonight, sir?
What do you think of the background I'm rolling with today?
It's beautiful. I think you win for best background this week.
Yeah, and I was originally I was basically cast in complete shadow, so I had to quick download a little program to change the brightness level so everyone could see me. But yeah, this is the lake at my dad's house behind me here.
It should rapidly improve.
Yeah, so as the sun starts going down, I'll be able to turn the gain down a little, and you'll be able to see a little more of the natural light. But you can see some people wandering around back there now. See, look at that.
Yeah, right? People. Look at that.
Yeah, we got people. We got lots of people here at my dad's house for, the official end to summer for most people tomorrow.
Yeah.
Being Labor Day.
Correct.
Which tends to be the end of summer for many a people.
Yeah.
And that includes my family, since on Tuesday my kids will be going back to school.
Right.
So, but hey, even though it's a holiday weekend, we still have some people here. And if you haven't already, you can like and subscribe.
Yeah. So
that you know when we go live. And this will be really exciting next week. We made some improvements to my live stream situation.
Interesting.
You were there.
Yeah.
But we've improved some of the audio misfunction in my setup, and hopefully it'll be better next week. But this week we get a little hiatus and a trip to the lake.
Maybe one of these days I'll try some of that as well, because as we saw in the last couple streams, my audio was quite a bit lower than yours and Chris's. So
yeah.
Oh,
and of course Lego Team B, we've got to keep in mind the fact that they are in Australia. Not only are they saying the forest mock behind me is officially out of control, they are exiting winter instead of summer. So it's springtime there in Australia.
Sure is.
For Lego Team B and for Liam Brick the Bed and for Crystal when she joins us as well.
Yeah, how many flexagons did you use back there for that?
Yeah, that's a lot of flexagons.
It certainly is.
Yep. Should we say who else is here, Mark?
We certainly should. We got Alphonse, channel member here, is asking if, are you ready to rumble? I am. Are you?
I am.
Smokes is here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Rob Claxton, channel member, is also here. He has been a member for 10 months. Thanks for being a member. Thank you for the channel support. We appreciate that a great bit, quite a lot, a great deal, whatever. Not whatever. We appreciate you. Brick Babe is here. Hey, Lego fam, to you as well. I've not been able to watch our stream the last couple weeks in a row since I've had family visiting both weekends. I miss it, and I can't wait to catch back up with them. Lego Team B, as you've already said, is here. V Mac Attack is here. Not only channel member, but he's been helping clip up our live stream to make shorter videos and shorts for YouTube. And he and I are going to meet sometime this week. I know we already said it, but I don't remember when.
Okay.
and make sure that I actually can start posting those videos that he's been making for us, because I appreciate that a great deal, because I do not have time to do it. Alec Goff is here. Hello, sir. Thank you for joining us tonight. Frequent chat member, not consistent, but he's here a lot, and also a Brickworld staff member, our graphic designer. Hawkeye Lego Man is here tonight. Thanks for joining us. Reed is here. Thank you for being here. It is tomorrow night. That's what I thought, like 7 o'clock my time or something like that. Yeah, I was going to guess that, but I was like, did we make it for a holiday? But I'm not really taking it as a holiday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to speaking with VMAC tomorrow night. Maybe we'll even see some new videos posted on our YouTube channel soon. So I am having trouble getting sentences completed and thinking of words. I'm exhausted.
Yes, it
yet
seems
again.
like you are. Yes. Reed says hello, guys.
Yeah, I caught
and
him.
General Tron's Brick as well. Howdy, y'all.
Tron. Hey, I saw Tron in quite a few streams this weekend. Chatted with him last night? Question mark? No, Friday night on Pure Rant Fury Brickives stream.
Yes.
We're gonna let you do most of the talking tonight.
That may have been an interesting one. I didn't watch that one, but maybe your company made an appearance in that one. Who knows?
I mean, it did. Yes.
Okay.
From
Right.
what I remember. Yeah.
All right.
It was late night. Yep. That was
Friday night. Yep. So we're all on top of this here.
Yep. He always makes up for it with the dad jokes. You sure do, Alex.
Yeah.
Youngest dad joke cracker I've ever met.
Oh, puns and dad jokes are specialty of Mr. Alex.
100%. Mr. Sneer.
Yes. Yeah, I know it was a long week for you, Mark, when you started asking me if we talked about things that I knew you were definitely here and we did talk about. But
so we went over. We actually went through all the shots of Wally and Eva.
We talked about it. Yeah, we did. We went through those.
I didn't remember the lifestyle shot, so I'm like, we must not have done it. So I threw it into the thumbnail. And the
we'll talk about it again.
Did we do the? We don't need to. Did we do the Spider-Man CMS?
We did look at those.
Yeah,
we did.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, I think that I think part of it though with the Spider-Man ones is they had just been leaked and the images were just available.
Yeah,
they probably weren't on Lego.com yet.
Okay,
so that may be the reason.
Oh, you did answer me. Yes, we talked about them all. Just the Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship and Gizmo are new. Well, look at that. I was just like, why isn't he answering me? I don't know why I didn't see that either.
I did.
Things have been very, very, very busy.
Well, let's see what we're talking about today.
Okay, sure.
And we can get into that. First and foremost, we're going to talk not at home and not on holiday. I'm the one not at home. You're the one not on a holiday right now.
True.
We're going to talk about no release date required, even though it's still not September 1st. Pretty much all the new releases you can find if you look even a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll talk about newly built things or nothing to see. Hey, hopefully you have some newly built things because I'm at my dad's house. The only thing I've been building here is Funhole.
Okay.
We're going to talk about
nuanced. That'll be a real quick segment.
Okay. We're going to talk about nuanced night news. Both of the things that are new releases have some tie to night.
True.
And since our letter is N, we were going to go with that. Then we're going to do some complete silliness in the name game. And of course, why are we doing that? Well, because Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship is the dumbest name for a set, an iconic vessel that already has a name that I can think of. And it's not like the Slave One in terms of there being some, some problem with the name in a sense of the word, at least nothing we could detect. So, we're going to have a little fun with Lego by, doing a little bit of name gaming ourselves. Then We'll get to a close call with nearly the same. And then, hey, when's our next episode? Hey, as far as I know, we'll catch you Wednesday night, but maybe not. I know Mark's got a show coming up soon. Maybe we'll talk about when that's going to happen and how our weeks are going to work.
Yeah.
But that'll be our final topic.
Yeah, I should be good for Brickworld Crossing on Wednesday night. We at 11 p.m. Central, we do Brickworld Crossing, which is just me playing Animal Crossing, designing one of my 3 islands that are all a mess and trying to make them look pretty. And usually Ben chats about any number of things while I'm doing that. And we've recently had Brick Dad Builds join us a few times and, trauma bond with us during it. So it's, you never know what you're going to get. And we usually go to about, I'd say 1 at the latest, unless it was this week where we went to like 2, didn't we?
Yeah, it was later. It was later.
It was later, yeah. got a lot done. It was fun. I did a lot of Animal Crossing teaching, which I hadn't really done before. I'm like, this is how custom patterns work, and so we learned some stuff even. And yep,
We
that's.
did some things, yeah.
But think outside the blocks next Sunday at 7 p.m. Central. I do believe I'll be here for that. We'll go back into our regular. I don't think I should have to take too much time off for Grand Rapids.
Okay.
As it's only an expo and does not take as much time or energy as Brickworld Chicago does. And of course, we do have some news on that tonight, which is not in the showroom. But it's very important for me to let you all know. We will be opening our badge sales this coming Thursday at 5 p.m. Central on the live stream. We'll be co-streaming with ACOB, a couple of Brickheads. So if you aren't following a couple of Brickheads, I highly suggest you do. I think most of the chat here is also subscribed over at ACOB. But we'll be co-streaming that, and we'll make the badge sales and the hotel reservations live at 5 p.m. Central this coming Thursday, September 4th. And we will make some more social media announcements about that this week sometime, I guess. I assume I should have done it already, but as I said, things have been pretty busy. General Sean Brick says that, and he is not wrong. There's some hot topics on Pure Rent Fury this week. He went for a long time as well. He had a pretty long stream. I was actually waiting for a couple of things. I was playing Animal Crossing as I was watching, and I was waiting for a Treasure Island to let me out of the airport, and for Hive to finish up before I went to bed. And I was like, stop ranting, Hive, especially so interesting. Like, he had a lot of good topics. But yeah, he had a lot to talk about this week for sure. Tron also says, I missed watching this last week because I was still sleeping after surgery. Yeah, we learned a lot about Tron during that stream as well. I was very surprised at some of the stuff that he's going through. Glad you're here with us, Tron. Papa Rex is here this evening, channel member. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. VMAC Attack says, Captain Jack will get you by tonight and take you to a special island. But I think the lyrics are Captain Jack will get you high tonight.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Speaking of lyrics, I was riding in the car today. So not at home. That's me, right? So I'm up at the lake where my dad lives, and there are 15 of us in the house right now. So it's me, my dad, their foster child, I guess I'll call him for lack of a better term, Chris. They have an exchange student, and then it's my family of 4, and then my sister and her fiance, and then my other sister and her 3 kids.
Oh my, there's quite a lot of people.
There's like 15 of us right now in the house. So I'm taking over the nicest room for, the ability to kind of stay isolated from everybody out here in the porch. But one of the things my daughter really wanted to do today was go mini golfing. So they have a couple mini golf courses in town. It's one building with a course on each side. And on the way back, speaking of lyrics, Come On Eileen came on the radio. And I told Mara I would pay her $1 if she could tell me 50% of the lyrics, 50% of any chorus or verse in that song. And
oh my God, I wish you would have recorded that, because that song is a mess.
It's impossible.
It's like Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress. Like, there's maybe a sentence or two that you have any idea what they're saying.
Occasionally you can hear one word. There's Come On Eileen.
I swear on my knees. I
swear
at this moment, you mean everything.
You in that dress.
On
that's
my
it.
knees,
And the
I
rest
confess.
of it, you can't hear anything. Yeah, maybe there's a confession.
You talk
there.
dirty, I think is the next thing he says after on my knees, I confess.
My mind is, I confess it's dirty or something. It's too, nobody knows.
Yeah, come on, Eileen Taurale. Come on.
Yeah,
Eileen Taurale. Yeah, I got that part.
That part.
So any other parts of that song?
The part that's pure nonsense, you can understand.
Yeah.
But there we go. Let's see here. General John says that's a full house, correct? Hoarder 66 is here. JBB is here.
JBB.
ACOB is here.
Hey, what do you know? We were just talking about you, sir.
And Amy Schultz, can't forget Amy.
Awesome.
She was mixed in with all the green in there, so I didn't want to miss her.
Lots of channel members in here tonight. And by the way, there's 4 channel members that are not in the opening. That I will fix that soon. I meant to this weekend, but you know what? I ran out of time.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is true, but it's not Dexter's Midnight Runner.
It's Dexy's.
Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Come on, Eileen. Saw them live. It didn't help.
Saw Dexy's live.
Exactly. You saw Dexy's Midnight Runners live. You didn't see Come on, Eileen live. At least not
Might
them.
have seen
Maybe you saw the sideline. But the order you put the sentence in, that's not the name of the band. It's not the game.
Yeah, that's not the game.
Not.
So yeah, pretty crazy there.
Yeah, bonkers. How'd she do, by the way?
She was confident that she got a lot of the words, but when I was listening to her try to say what she thought they were saying, they were definitely not saying these things. But in her defense, like, how would I know?
Right.
I looked up the actual lyrics and I'm like, they don't say any of this stuff.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty crazy. But that's a classic one to try to get anybody to guess.
Friday Night Brick says, I've been building with dark orange and white this week. I know not clear, but oh well. He must mean translucent. Acob says, mind out of the gutter check. Do we really need one? Do we ever take one? No, not here. Not here. No. We don't.
So that's where I've been. What have you been up to this week, Mark?
Everything. Speaking of lyrics, my brother-in-law and I did karaoke last night because after dinner, Matt had to go back to work and he's like, you want to go out for a drink? And so, of course, we went to a local dive bar that allows dogs. And the one drink turned into, I had 3. And we did some karaoke.
Okay.
And then that
sounds fun. What's your go-to song?
My go-to song is typically 500 Miles.
Okay.
Or Smooth by Santana and Rob Thomas.
Okay.
But last night I started with Ants Marching by Dave Matthews Band, and there was 8 people in the bar, and they enjoyed it. Okay. So I said to my brother-in-law, I'm like, let's do the hardest songs possible and try to get the whole bar singing. And so we got up there and did Bohemian Rhapsody and Under Pressure.
All right.
We got the whole bar singing.
It was a Queen night there.
It certainly was. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So just like, let's think of the most difficult songs just to get everyone that people know. That's hard to sing, but people will definitely sing along. And that's we came up with those 2, and we nailed it on that. Orion's doing much better. Thank you for asking.
Ooh, and Orion, we don't believe the exact issue is what was previously identified. It is a problem with her bottom. We think she maybe has a hemorrhoid instead, right?
Yes, and it went away. Okay. So then I saw it because it came out, and then it went back in, and then went away. So this happens to her when the seasons change. She had a great weekend. Not only is Matt's brother and sister-in-law and their 6-year-old daughter in town with us and staying with us. So was Cheeto. So we had quite a full house, and my niece, their 6-year-old, just fell in love with both dogs, like absolutely over the moon that there were dogs here and that she got to play with them and that she got to Cheeto's rather skittish around kids. And she was really patient and she did put in all the work and it totally paid off. Cheeto came up to her last night and let her pet her and let her lick and licked her face. And we found out that she had started playing with her quite a bit. And of course took treats from her. That was the huge gateway was Cheeto knew she can go to her for treats, but the petting was still kind of don't touch me. We can play. You can feed me, but do not touch me. And so if I held Cheeto, she would let Annalise pet her. And then once she started petting her and Cheeto realized she's coming for my head to pet me, then she started licking Annalise's face, which is just sent her over the moon. So you might think that having a 6-year-old stay with you might be a pain in the ass. And I was thinking that before it happened as well. This is a really great kid. Yeah, she's 6 years old, so she's very energetic. But man, there's been no whining, no crying. She's very smart. She's a smart ass. So she's been busting everyone's balls all weekend. It's very funny. She had a great time. We did all the Chicago stuff. We did the Bean. We did the Riverwalk. We did Navy Pier. We did the Sea Dog boat tour. They did. I was off the hook today. So they went and they did the Field Museum. They did the Color Museum. It looked like they went to the Art Institute. I actually haven't gotten the full story yet because I got home right before we started here tonight. But no, it's been fantastic. It's been really fun. His family doesn't come here a lot. It'd be nice if it wasn't 2 weekends in a row, but that's how everyone's schedules would work out. And it's been nice seeing his family. I will be honest, I am looking forward to not having out of town guests for a weekend, but it's been fantastic. It's been great. It's the first time that his brother and I have ever hung out one-on-one.
Okay.
And so I kind of had a feeling it was going to turn into more than one drink. But I was also all in for it. Like, we had a good time. So it's been fantastic. I am absolutely exhausted going from the truck pulling the power lines down from our house to Matt's niece visiting, to Matt's family. There hasn't been a lot of like downtime for me. And weekends is usually when I catch up on stuff for the live stream. So we're going to have a real fast mock segment tonight, because I have done some building, but it's all mostly for function. And so what I'm going to show is going to look the exact same as the last time you saw it. But I'll show you what changed.
Maybe it'll be a little different. Let's see here. Hoarder 66 is getting stuff done for Atlanta BrickCon.
Ooh, nice.
From my recollection, that's one of the good ones. That's not a scam in pricing, from what I've learned.
Yeah, that's what I've learned as well. Ben, do you want to go? Because a group's getting together. Sean asked if I was interested in going, and I am interested in going. It's in February.
Oh, February, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll be possible. I'll have to look into that.
Okay.
So how's that coming along for Rob? Well, he got 4 8-foot tables.
Yikes.
And he has 2 4-foot tables are 95% done, and the other 2 are 75% done. So he's getting there.
I would fly, so I'd have to bring one thing that fit into a suitcase. So
yeah,
I'll have to start thinking of which ones I want are closest to being ready for that by February.
Yeah. That's a lot of projects. This Hoarder 66 sure is.
Now this song is in my head.
Am I still me? I don't know.
Are you? I don't know. Are you? That's a weird question.
All right.
Are you?
So Hockey Lego Man's trying to get a song stuck in your head.
Do da da da. Is that what you were going for?
Sounds like it. Who knows? Let's see here. Brick Dad Build says, I'll just come crash your weekend next time you don't have any guests. Let's see here. He's into Atlanta BrickCon. It sounds like
Super Hawk too.
Super Hawk as well.
Let's get a contingency going. I haven't been to another convention since BrickCon in like 2007, 2006, even maybe. I don't know. Mm-hmm. One of those years.
My understanding is your dollar also gets you a catered dinner or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like you get to, there's an awards dinner on Saturday night. I looked it up. It's a 2-day show. It seems to mostly just be expo and the awards dinner, but not saying one thing or the other about that, but it seems like a much different structure than Brickworld.
Yeah, they said...
Someone correct me if I'm wrong. It only lasts 2 days, right? Obviously, there's got to be some setup time.
Atlanta BrickCon 2026 will be about 9,500 square feet, 95,000
square feet.
Sorry. Yeah. Which is one thing that I've heard, and I guess we don't know since we don't travel to a lot of other shows, that sometimes these shows have similar square footage to Brickworld, but they are far more spaced out. So hard to know if that's accurate, but we've heard that.
We're at 125,000 square feet now because we have the ballroom as well. So we've just increased our footage, which we never thought would be possible, but it is now. And it's always chomping at the bit to try to get these contracts signed on time.
Yeah.
So
it sounds like it's a nice big show.
Yeah. Sounds incredible.
Without having been there, I couldn't tell you much else about it, but it sounds like it'd be fun. Papa Rex gives us a hot dog with mustard on it, maybe ketchup too.
Better not be. That'd be stupid.
That will offend Mark greatly. Let's see here. Back to our run of show then. Now that we've talked about our crazy weeks and we touched a little bit.
Oh, look who's here.
Look who is here. Look at this.
Hey, everybody, look who it is. It's Brick Dad Builds.
We touched a little bit on some of the Instagram / live stream drama that we were embroiled in this week.
I don't remember anything like that happening.
Yeah, but we'll just, kind of sidestep that. It's a thing. You can find out about it if you want. And instead, we'll talk about no release date required. So I have found all of the Spider-Verse minifigures. I shouldn't say that. I've only found 9 of the 12. I found them on store shelves.
You did show me this. I remember now.
And I've also seen the new Wicked sets also out early at Target. So it seems like release dates now are just sort of suggested.
Yeah.
They don't really seem to be getting followed that much.
I believe, Chris, you got quite a few of the Into the Spider-Verse figures as well, correct?
I do. I have 11 of the 12. I'm only missing one, and those were all off the shelf. And I didn't take everything that was available. I actually only made sure I took just the set that I needed for me, and left the rest for others to come and pillage. So, and as that, as Ben was saying with that whole release date, I know there's actually a Lego store in the UK that is doing day before release for some of the for the Harry Potter set that's coming out. They actually have already, Hogsmeade. They've already done the release at that store the day before. So,
Interesting.
yeah, no date matters.
Yeah, they're just like whatever. I found of the Spider-Verse figures, and let's take a quick look. We can throw them up on screen here.
It's been a while since we've seen that happen. I know that like in the end of April last year, I was trying to check out Target to see if they were going to drop the Animal Crossing sets early, which they did not. And it's kind of seemed to be something that Lego was doing a good job at, making sure that the street date was the street date and that nobody broke it. But they failed miserably this time if they're still trying, or if that's important to them. They're on vacation.
They
is
don't
summer
seem to
there.
care. Yeah.
They are at the end of their very long days and their 6 weeks of vacation. So maybe there's still people off.
Yeah. So of the 12 figs here, which one are you missing, Rick Dad?
I'm missing Peter B. Parker with Baby May.
Mayday.
Yeah, he told us that.
That seems to be the hard one to find because I did not get that one. I also did not find Web Slinger or Spider-Man India. Those were the three.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I was looking through the box, there was only 4 missing, and all 3 of the Peter B. Parkers were missing from this case.
That one seems to be popular then. So keep your eyes peeled for the Peter Parker with Baby. And then for me, like I said, I went to 2 different Walmarts and I got 4 at one and 5 at the other. Neither of them had the 3 I just mentioned. So lots of people don't seem to care about Prowler, the Spider-Man guy with the crutches, and Miles Morales, and the Spider Bite. Those ones they seem to find all over the place. So I don't know.
Well, I know the Spider-Gwen is a big hit because of the fact that it is the dual mold legs as well as the side printing for the Converse shoes on her really stands out for her character. And then the hairpiece for which one was it? The Spider India. I think the hairpiece on him is a unique hairpiece as well. So one of them was a unique hairpiece that was significant to some people that I've seen reviews from. Okay. So
a lot of people like the hairpiece on him, I guess. Okay. Well, back of the box, just what we wanted to see. I wonder why they have a shot of the back of the box.
To sell more.
So, yeah, okay. He's got kind of the side part wavy hair looking thing there. So
every lifestyle shot is guaranteed.
Maybe they want
sell.
the 100 extra copies. Yeah, maybe they want the cat with the Spider-Man.
That's possible too.
Yeah. Oh, got an answer here from Rob Claxton. He says Atlanta BrickCon is 4-day for exhibitors, award ceremonies, banquet dinner, and 2 public days. What happens during the 2 exhibitor days? Because there was no information about it on the website, at least that I can find. Elgoff says, finished the windmill set and found out that it has 8 wanted posters randomly put in the sets. Yeah, they all do. Yes. They're doing the same thing as they did with the. I believe they did that with the Harry Potter sets too. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Pockets Master says, "What a Thursday night." Oh yes, it was. Reed likes your laughter, Ben.
Okay. Thanks.
Pockets Master says no data safe.
Here. No data safe anymore for sure.
Elgoff says I bought 2 extra windmill sets and a second Rivendell Batmobile 60 version of One Piece ship. He's still getting that money pouring in. Good for you, Al. Glad that's going well for you.
Still getting that insurance money.
Yep. No Spider-Ham. No.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, bye. Yeah. Bye.
No Spider-Man. No buy. It's like
bye.
no mini. No buy.
No mini, no buy. No buy.
Yeah.
Bye.
So anyway, tomorrow it will be Labor Day, and you should, in theory, be able to pick up the rest of these sets that aren't already leaked on the shelves. The other thing besides the Spider-Verse figures were those Wicked sets. And, we had talked about them. They're actually pretty decent in terms of price to part. And so they're not necessarily bad pickups if you're into the colors for those.
Well, there's a couple
but per
perks to those
usual,
as well, and that's the ones that are minifigs.
Right.
So,
so they also
the perk
have
of the
the
minifigs.
wall art is minifig, as is the bookends.
Yeah.
So you can the two, I guess, adult-oriented versions have minifigs instead of mini dolls. There's the obligatory ugly brickheads though as well. Maybe skip those and consider picking up some of the other things. The other release looks like it's the Nike promotion cross stuff. The Wednesday sets that are just coming out are not until October, so you'll still have to wait on those. And then the Willy Wonka one will be the middle of this month, so you have to wait a little bit for that one as well. But Hogsmeade, if you're an insider, will be coming out on the 1st. And as Brickdad said, if you're in the UK, maybe you can already get it.
Yes. Now, one of the things with the Hogsmeade coming out is there are 3 GWPs that are going to be available. There is one exclusive GWP that goes with the Hogsmeade, which is the metal plaque on pedestal.
Yeah.
That is the exclusive for the Hogsmeade. But there are 2 additional GWPs that will be going with Harry Potter purchases in general. And that is the Room of Requirements, which is the earlier version of hiding the crew for Dumbledore's army. So it's an earlier version because this will be the Room of Requirements number 3 now, 3rd version to come out. And then there's also the Quidditch Lesson, which is a small polybag set that'll be available as well. The gift with purchase threshold is $130 of Harry Potter merchandise to qualify for both of those. It's $40 and then $130.
Okay.
All right.
Looking, because I wanted to look at this as you were mentioning it, the Hogsmeade sign GWP.
Yeah.
And there's quite a lot of new leaks here on Reddit Lego Leak. A lot of them just being parts counts and set numbers and stuff like that for
the January releases.
Looks like, and I know this is way off topic here, but like, looks like there's a lot of, and I believe I've predicted this a few times. Looks like March and April are going to be big for the Nintendo properties. We see one on here. We see just one SKU for Animal Crossing, which is only a polybag, but at least we're getting more. And then the, let's see,
Pokemon,
Zelda, and Super Mario. Yeah. Lots of Pokemon set numbers, but it looks like there's only one. Like there's going to be another big Zelda set coming up. I wonder if maybe we're going to get Hyrule Castle. And the tree is awesome, but like
part count wise, it didn't sound very Hyrule-y, but we'll see. Who knows?
It might be that one house, the tree housey thing.
Yeah,
I don't know Zelda all that well, but then the post seems, yeah, there's a ton of SKUs for Pokemon, all different sizes too, and then like the it looks like the Super Mario might actually be an actual sculpture of Mario, although that might just be the image that you associate with Super Mario. But it's an 18 plus. It's another 18 plus for Super Mario. I don't think we'll ever get an 18 plus for Animal Crossing. I don't think it's the right audience. You know what I mean?
Might not be.
Like the sets mostly look 4 plus that they do now for regular systems. So
as long as they can stay away from the 4 plus with Animal Crossing was good. Keep it in a decent age bracket of at least 10 plus.
It's already very 4 plusy. So
I know. But let's bump it out to a 10 plus and just make it fun.
Al says he's really just spending his back pay still. He hasn't got a settlement from the accident yet.
Oh, I thought he did.
I thought he did too, but hey, he's just amassing a giant collection.
Exactly. Yeah. Rob Claxton says that it's more or less talking to people, answering their questions, and enjoying yourself. Thursday and Friday is setup drafts, unless they add Wednesday as a 3rd setup day since it's bigger. Okay.
Which they haven't yet. As far as I know, Brickworld's the only one that has a 5th day. There's a couple that have 4 though. So
Hawkeye Lego Man says 18 plus Animal Crossing equals roadkill. All
That'd be
right.
interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
Now that
Animal
we've
Crossing set week.
we've talked about that, we're into the first half hour, so this is normally when we get to mock time.
It is.
So we're gonna let Mark go first today because
Me?
all I have here is a
fun.
fumble set I built, and you know how that goes.
Yeah. It goes a little something like this, maybe.
Oh, ouch.
Harsh.
Ouch.
It's a cute
Now-
little stage with some cool lights I could show
That's
to you.
nice. Yeah, sure. I'd love to look at it.
But we'll get to that after the mock. So let's start with Mark. I'll play the walk-up song. Here we go.
Mark's an otter, watch him splash, building art deco, leaves and grass, keeping fab, you land on streams, making mucks, fulfilling dreams. Don't need breaks when his builds are up, only cheers and howls from his pub. So let's get pumped for the Scorpio. Mark's creations are on the show.
Okay. So
All right.
let's get Mark set up here. And this is how we do this. All right. It looks like we've got some Victor's Hideout.
We certainly do. And is it mirrored? I do believe it is mirrored. How do I fix this? Hold on.
Mhm.
That looks the same as last time. The tree was on
Same
the
to me.
right-hand side.
Mhm.
Okay, never mind. Oh, so you're seeing it with the tree on the right-hand side.
We are.
Correct.
For some reason on my screen, I'm seeing it with the tree on the left-hand side. Wow. Well, all right, cool. Thank you for letting me. I can stop worrying about this now. Yeah. So here we go.
We got
Yeah, it
some
looks-
pills on the table too. So, you know,
Got some what?
some pills there. I see a pill bottle.
Oh yeah, my migraine medication. How about that?
Yeah.
I
How
can
about
take
that?
that out of there.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we got our bald cypress. We got another tree on the other side.
Comb over cypress. Oh, this is just from. This is that tree that I was trying to do for the other
Oh, okay.
tree. It was just sitting there. So nope,
Alright.
not a new tree.
And then with the roof.
Yeah, and so this should look almost exactly like the same way you saw it last time. There were a couple things I was going to try and do new with it, but what I did do took a lot of work. I did this to it. I made it modular.
What? Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I can get the. It was getting really hard to build these roofs because I just wanted to pick it up and be like, all right, let me take a look at it and actually see it. And so I separated them. I also separated this because the biggest difference that you see, it kind of studded down a little bit. I'm gonna have to fix that. The biggest difference that you see is I took the entire thing up from where it was and moved it over. I think in the long run, I only moved it over like 4 studs, but I centered it a little bit more so that I could kind of have some better proportions with getting the rockwork chimney over here and getting a little comb over cypress grove over here. So
Yeah, looking at it, I can see that it's definitely moved over more centered on the plate, the
Yeah.
build plate that you were working with, because you had a larger area over there that you were talking about a swamp or a dock or something like that for a vehicle or something like that. So
exactly, we were going to do a little boat for Victor, his getaway boat. I think this is going to end up here-ish, somewhere around there. Who knows? But I think that is we're going to have it go straight down the front, so we can get directly into the water. No longer off to the side or anything like that. And we've talked about doing it that way and that being the place where it ends up, but I'm not going to stud this down until I have the structure underneath here. Right now, the way this structure is underneath, it's set up to go along where I had the post in the first place with the rockwork that I had in back. I don't know if I want to have a cave wrap around the whole thing. I want to make it a little bit simpler. So I think the only rockwork might be over here, and it might go off this way a little bit. If I do anything over here, I'll make it look like it wraps around and then have like a little cave over here where you can also hide some Lego MOCs that he's smashed or Lego sets that he's smashed. But the big moment of truth here, And one of the reasons I wanted to be able to get back inside the house, since I had pretty much locked myself out from reaching inside there. So not only did I want to get the pieces out of there that had fallen in so that it didn't rattle when I moved it, we had talked about seeing what this
Ooh,
would
there's
look like.
a door.
Oh,
We had talked about, oh shoot, of course it came off. Stupid piece of freaking. Wait, how does this go?
welcome to Lego.
I know, right? And I took this off a few times and it worked perfectly every time. And now this time it took the post with it, which is fine. Just put that back in the same place. So what do we like? The medium lavender, which you see right now, or was the regular lavender better?
I like the one that's on there now, quite honestly.
Same. We can take a look at it the other way in a
Yeah.
second. I just want to get the whole thing back together.
I like the darker than the lighter
I-
lavender.
I'm pretty sure I do too. And the pain in the butt about that is I thought I had gotten 1x1, 1x2, 1x3 if they were available, 1x4 tiles in a ton of different colors, and it looks like they haven't made the 1x4 tile for quite some time. It was in the Elves line, but not in anything since like 2016. So I've got plates on there now where I hope to get some tiles instead.
I kind of like it with the plates on there.
Oh
It
yeah.
gives it texture. I kind of like that.
Okay. I will consider that then.
It's not just
Yeah.
a flat plain door. It
Yeah.
actually has some texture to it. So I kind of like that.
Okay.
But that's my
maybe I'll go with that.
opinion. But yeah,
All right. We lost Ben. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, we're on straight Wi-Fi today, so
Okay, and there's 15 people in the house, so
exactly.
probably fighting for some bandwidth there. So yeah, this is all I've been able to do. This actually took a lot of work. I've had the problem lately where it's like, since I started so many projects right after Brickworld, I had like this flurry of inspiration from different sources, and just started building stuff. I've got like 3 or 4 projects all that I'm working on all at once, and that's definitely one thing there I'm gonna have to say, okay, this week I'm working on this one. Everything had gotten to a point where I needed parts. No matter what I wanted to do, I needed to order parts for it. And so those parts would come in and I'd be like, oh, let's see how this looks. And then I'd switch things off the table. I mean, that alone takes a good 15, 20 minutes to switch the table over. So it's been taking up quite a bit of my build time, switching back and forth between projects. And I do also have to keep a space open for our Eurobricks collab, which of course, we can't talk about yet. But that needs to start getting some work done. I've done some LDD stuff, which I sent to Chris, but I'm not sure if I sent it to you, Ben.
Okay. Yeah, I don't recall seeing it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Copper Valor says Mark actually
Hey.
working with Lego builds.
Hey now.
Shows this every week, Copper. It's just usually I go first. Let's see here. Al Goff says, do you guys have a show that shows all the cool builds in one show? I'd really like to see all the beautiful builds you guys have done.
So there'd only be one complete one from me, but that's something I want to talk to VMAC Attack about, is like sharing the workload of just finding the mock segments from each one. I mean, to get them down to like bite-sized pieces would be a lot of work, but I certainly have them all already saved. It'd probably be easier for me to do it than him. But I mean, we'll talk about this tomorrow, VMAC. So I think you can see easily the roof on the left, the taller roof, has to go up quite a bit. I was like, it's been really weird. So I reconnected the roof. I had it connected from the bottom. I realized connecting it from the top makes a lot more sense, because I can remove it more easily when I need to add layers to it, which needs probably about 2 more until it meets at the top. The one on the right might actually I might have to lower that one plate because I think it's over the halfway point. And then I got to figure out how to do a roof cap. I think I might do like capstone type things, but make it look a little bit more like it's swamp grass or something. And so I'm not sure what color I'm going to use for that yet, or how I'm going to do that. And then of course I've got to deal with the roofs here, which I was going to try to figure out how to do a beveled roof for this in this pattern. I was like, you know what the path of least resistance would be? The 1x3 curved slopes, and just see how that looks.
Actually, that's what I was just thinking, is doing the 1x3 curves to get that slope right on it. And
if it looks good, I'll be all for it. What's that?
That arch would match the doorway, as well as over the windows down below.
Yeah.
So I think it would look good.
That's kind of like what I'm hoping. If it looks like a cheap fix, I'm gonna have to force myself to do the bevel. But if I can lock this thing down to where it's going to sit and get this chimney started, I'll be close to being done with this by the time October rolls around.
Nice.
Well,
And get
Hawkeye
one of them off
Lego
the plate
Man.
early in the year.
Hawkeye Lego Man says that's looking really good, Mark.
Thank you.
Al Goff says it looks very fairy tale-ish. Love it.
Yes.
Don't think I would ever use that
Yes.
color combination.
That's all right.
Brick
I would.
Orphanage says I started late, so hello, Tainted.
Hey, Brick Orphanage, how are you, sir? Good to see you tonight.
Is this expanding on the build from Brickworld? No.
No, because this was not at Brickworld.
Yeah. Well, you did have a build at Brickworld. It was fabulous.
It's in the same world, but it is not connected.
Yeah. That was a pagoda house, and it was in the colors of the roof with a dark tan roof. Let's see if I can. I'll pull up a picture of that real quick to remind you.
She's never seen you do this, which is strange because you do it every week.
Well, because she starts her live stream in a few minutes.
Yeah.
So she goes live when we go live.
Yeah.
I believe that's her Arceus stream. So if you guys don't know, Copper Valor, she does a bunch of cozy games. She does Pokemon Arceus. She does not Pikmin, Miitopia and Animal Crossing. So she has a pretty full schedule of 3 live streams a week, if not more. And then she has some really cool member videos that she has. So if you're into Nintendo, especially the cozy games, check out her stream, Copper Valor, on YouTube. Let me find some images of
Arceus. Smoky Smokes asks, is that standard light green on the house? No, that would be lime green.
That is a lime green, exactly. 2025.
Smoky Smoke says, forgot to add to my question. Very well done, Mark.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
I will say this is the one thing that's very exciting for me is that even though none of these are done, you are now working with 4 different projects.
Yeah.
As opposed to one that you keep working on. And even though we get a lot of incremental updates on a lot of fixing of the structure, some of that stuff is interesting as well.
Yeah.
Even if it
we
looks
do
similar.
get a lot of incremental updates on the fixing of the structure, do we not?
We do. But that's part of the process, man.
All right.
See, a new goat video came out today for members. Copper says,
oh, nice.
Let's see. I meant I wouldn't have used that color combination. I do like the colors. Yes. That is what Mark would know and note. So here's the pagoda house.
This is built designed by me, but built by my lug. It would not have been finished. Ben finished the roof.
Little bit.
Ben put these beautiful arches in the roofs.
I did put those on there. Yes.
And then he and 3 or 4 other members of the lug put the trees together. All the parts were there.
Yeah.
They had to just get the rest of the orchard finished up.
I filled in the rest of the water. I think.
See the. Oops, wrong screen.
Yep. I don't think this ever would have even been on the table if Brick Dad hadn't wheeled a cart up to your room and said, "It's time to get this downstairs now, Mark."
He walked right up to the table with the cart and was like, "Hi, we're going up to your room.
Go. We're doing this."
Yeah.
So here it was, very beautiful. You can see my builds are in the background in this picture, over on sort of your upper right hand corner of the screen, and some other Eurobricks members filling out the rest of this table here.
Yeah,
all phenomenal builds. Yeah,
lots of good stuff here.
Pagoda house, very nice.
Yeah, so there we have it.
So there we have it indeed.
There we have it.
Where'd my screen go? There it is. Thank you.
I'm all over it. I got you.
On there anymore. So. Okay, you took the camera off.
I got it all, man. I got it all.
Sweet. Thank you.
So you have a lot of stuff, Mark, that you found inspiration from being at Brickworld.
Yeah.
I'll say that's primarily what I love about going to Brickworld and displaying is the value I find in the inspiration. Definitely at least $130 worth of inspiration, in my opinion.
Well, Ben, with that right there, going all the way down to looking at a simple tree that's on a build that has Bionicle parts on it that would be something that we never even thought of considering part usage and stuff like that. So seeing the unique MOCs that each person brings and how varied they are all the way across the board. Those are things you just don't see at other shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Cool stuff.
And to be honest, like every show has amazing mocks, so you can certainly get that for sure, no matter what your home show is. Hawkeye Ligaman says, so if you brought it again, would you get in trouble with displaying the same thing without changing it, or would your lug members get in trouble as they built it? Well, since it's me, I'm not going to bring something I've already displayed because I don't want to take up a lot of room there, because we are at kind of a premium for space at the moment, and I don't want to take up a bunch of room if it means somebody else isn't able to come. If we had to turn other people away, I would probably take my mocks out. Probably depending on what I'm bringing. I would, if I'm doing collaborative, I'll still bring that stuff. Also, I'm not eligible for awards, so I won't get in any trouble. So I know you're probably joking, and it is a very clever question.
It is.
Oh, thank you, Al. But no, is the answer. Can you put a price on inspiration and good times?
Some people think yes.
$130.
Some people just like stuff.
From
Let me show
Thursday
you.
Okay.
This isn't a mock. But I brought this with me up to my dad's house. It's our favorite Lego clone fun hole. This is what they produced. So look at this thing here. Look at this. So this is like a rolling theater. So you can see there's a background.
I can't
That's like
see. Can't see anything. No, but
You froze up for a second, Ben.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. See if it comes back.
While you fix it, let's walk you up.
Who's this kicking it with a new mob? New mob. New mob. New mob. Yeah. Will we get a chunky mech? Will we get computer tech? An orange spaceship so sleek? Does he hate castle this week? Does the new mech have a wicked taint? Has the castle from last week been reshaped? Has he built 5 orcs and welcomes the Cerberus Daddy Ben? Yeah! Choke the 5-bit! Computer tech!
Can you see my beautiful face now? At least for the moment.
No, you're still frozen. I mean, you
Yeah,
can
I
see your beautiful face, but that's
I
all we
can
can see.
see.
Yeah,
I can see
it
the
is
low
frozen.
Wi-Fi thing, which is unfortunate because I am on Wi-Fi. I don't have any other recourse. At least you can still hear me.
Yeah, hi.
But if I come back
can.
up, let me know.
We can certainly hear your lovely voice, but yeah, perhaps for now we should move on to the next topic.
I think
And
we
then
should.
We'll get. Do you need me to share my screen? Or are you able to
We can come back. I should be able to do it. You just let me know if you can still see it.
talk about
Um,
computer Texas Hawkeye?
Yeah, this is Wi-Fi tech. That's the problem.
Mark, there is one thing I want to discuss real quick before we
Sure.
move on to the next topic. And that was something that I mentioned on Wednesday night, but I wanted to make sure I shared this with the Taint as well.
Ah, you're back, Ben.
And
With the taint.
with the Tainted,
There we go.
yes. And that was just this. I shown you guys, but this
Oh.
upscale
yeah.
Yes.
build here.
This is great. Okay, hold on. How do I do this? There we go. I do it this way and that way. And y'all are just jumping all over the format of our show tonight. Where's that? Here it is.
In the corner of the room, there's a world made of bricks. Brick dad's in his zone, working his magic with flicks. Late nights glow with colors, each piece tells a tale. Building dreams for his kids, every block a trail. Every click brings a vision, his heart starts to soar. Creating joy in a castle, can't help but adore. Brick dad building up dreams, one piece at a time. With every block placed down, it's like writing a rhyme. Creating memories that shine brighter than gold. In a world made of Lego, the stories unfold.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're
So yes,
welcome.
I was talking with an AFOL online that just happened to do 3D printing and stuff like that, and I saw one post that he made of this that he built for his children, and he actually took the entire Amazon Crossing set, 6094 or something like that, I believe, an old 1997 set.
I remember
And-
that set.
And
It is.
so he
Nice.
created this all 3D printed with functional suspension pieces.
With the big old springs in there, just like the Lego version.
Yes,
The
That's
term
yes, with springs in
Amazon
it, just-
Amazon Crossing gives me an idea for a silliness segment.
But yeah, so this was just something I picked up from him, and it's legit. You know, it's
Oh, yeah.
two
Certainly
scale
is.
pieces and stuff like that.
Love
So
that thing.
you know, you've got the rifle, the extinguisher, two-piece it, and he went by the instructions with all of it. And yeah, so this is what my build has been this week of
Yeah.
messing with this and the functionality of the doors actually opening and steering wheel in there as well.
This is what Brick Dad is referring to.
Yeah, here's the
Yep.
set. And was this Amazon or Outback? Wasn't this one of the Outback sets? They only had like
Outback.
3 Outback sets or something, but this may have been one of them.
But it was called Amazon Crossing.
Okay.
I thought this was I thought this was a an
Adventure
Outback
series.
set.
They had the Outback as well as the Amazon,
Yeah.
because there was the Bad Guy Hideout that came out about the same time as well. So there was a
yeah.
sets that came out with it. So
Yes, I
Um,
loved that set. It was so stupid, but I loved it.
right,
Oh,
yeah,
When you look up
With
Lego
the-
Amazon sets, all the Amazon listings come up as the search. Like, way
Yeah.
to go, Google!
Yeah.
You really
course.
understood what I was asking for there.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this
of you.
was just something that I came across in my journeys of looking for AFOLs that are
Mhm.
out there, and this is just one of my little shelf trophies. That it was something cool that I had when I was a kid, and
Yeah.
it was substantial to me. So, you know, the winch on the front that you can actually reel that out and mess with it, and
That's crazy.
so
That's really fun.
Yeah.
So we got an update here. Al Goff says, if I get my settlement before Brickworld Chicago, I'm coming. Pain or not,
Oh,
good.
knock.
How is that going? I have a couple friends who are in Eastham, and I think about you frequently. Have any of the settings helped yet? It's a pain in the butt to get that thing installed into your body. So hopefully it's doing you some good at this point. Update us if you feel like sharing. Friday Night Brick says technical issues are always entertaining. Smoky Smoke says great song to whoever created it. That would be Brick Dad himself. And Sand It. Okay, yeah,
Sing
Sand
it.
that song.
Sing
and
it,
sing
yep.
it. That's an AI singing voice there.
That is.
A singing voice. What?
When I got to my dad's this week, his the boy who lives here, Chris, he's into 3D printing as well. They got a
Cool.
new 3D printer, and this is what I found on the table down there. We've got to go big screen for this now that my Wi-Fi is behaving. Mark,
Shut up.
oh,
An otter in a top hat.
an otter and a top hat, Mark.
I didn't know.
How adorbs is that?
I didn't know an otter could get any cuter.
Yeah. How wonderful. So we got the otter with the top hat. So we're gonna have to
I'm
print
all
one of
about
these
that.
ourselves.
For those of you who don't know, in the gay community, I'm considered an otter. Google it.
okay.
And now that I'm up on the big screen while my Wi-Fi's holding, I can show you this fun hole set that I was building.
Oh my goodness. You're
So
like, see, it's a rolling theater, and we're like, no.
yeah, so this is the theater part. Then there's a rolling part as well. It's way too big to actually be rolled by the 3 horses that are trying to drive it.
Okay.
But there it is. It's kind of fun.
Algoff would blow this thing out of the water.
Oh yeah, this is definitely way tinier than something Al would produce. But then
Oh, for
there's
sure.
like some theater props in the back, so it's kind of fun. It's a silly set, but
Silly.
they just came out with this one, and
Where'd you end up getting it?
from Funhole directly. I mean, Lumi Bricks. My apologies, Lumi Bricks.
It's a stupid name.
Yeah, they got to bring back Funhole. That was what we were all about.
Yeah.
But then here, I'm going to put it on top of its the rolling stage coach thing, so you can
Oh.
say that's ridiculous. Those
This-
3 horses could never pull this.
This is unfortunate, Al. I'm sorry to hear that. Not one bit, he says, been going to therapy, and they implemented messaging too, which is helping with movement. Implemented messaging, perhaps massaging? Probably massaging, maybe?
Yes.
Am I wrong? Okay, thank you. And we got to do this for you.
Yeah. You think
That's
that's pulling
so-
that?
No. No.
So this is a medieval / Renaissance era set, correct, man?
Yeah, it's like a rolling medieval stage because the little characters, one of them's a
I don't know.
dragon.
Horses are pretty strong. That is
Still.
cute.
You
I mean,
little dragon.
in a boo sort of way.
Mark,
in
it's
a fun
okay
hole hating kind of way.
for you to appreciate a build, not necessarily the brand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well,
You can
we'll see.
appreciate the build, not the brand.
Yeah, but anyway, it's just the only thing I brought. I had to bring a bunch of tech stuff up here because when I am meeting Hail Satin, when I'm meeting all of the extended family in one location, then everyone's got tech problems that I need to fix.
Yeah.
So I ended up bringing a bunch of other things instead of brick. But I managed to get my Lumi bricks. What the heck is this thing called? Lumi brick set number. I don't know what it's called, but it's like this medieval theater thing.
Nice. Elgoff says I do small furniture too. Certainly does. Does a lot of cool one-to-one stuff. Brickworld says kind of Western meets Shakespearean theater. Sounds like people are trying to figure out what I built. They're like, this looks like Animal Crossing plus a pagoda house. Like, yeah, sure, thanks. Elgoff says miss one letter and spell check takes over. Yeah, exactly. But my brain's starting to work. So I figured it out. I didn't figure it out with Smoky Smokes. Sand the song.
That's okay. That's okay. All right. Well, we are over the first hour, so we might as well get to the news, which we called nuanced night news because both of the sets have some tie-in to night. And our letter of the week was N. The first one we are going to bring up is Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship.
What a great
The
name for a
what?
set, man.
That's right. Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship.
I wonder why they didn't call it the Black Pearl. Wait, no, I don't. According to them, it was an internal creative decision on behalf of the Lego Group and the Disney Company.
Correct.
No shit.
Yes.
But
I-
what led to that dumb decision? That's what people are actually. That's not the game.
That's not the game.
It's not the game.
Well, we will get to a game later based on this. Okay, so the what is it? The speeds and feeds. It's
I don't know. What do you mean?
2,862 pieces, 8 minifigures. It is coming out September the 15th, and it is a slightly eye-watering $380.
Yeah, but for how many pieces?
2,862 pieces.
What?
Yeah, so it looks like it's more, doesn't it?
It does.
But I think part of that is because it has some larger pieces in it, such as the return of the boat hull
Sure.
piece that we haven't seen for a little while. They also have the sails.
Unique
and
sales.
The mast pieces are kind of large.
They are
8
unique sails. They do have battle damage in the sails.
8
so
figures.
They're not full sails.
IP tax. That's pretty high. It's not Star
It's a
Wars
little rough.
absurdity.
Yep.
It's not the Otter Fun Slide Water Park from Friends, which I'm pretty sure is the name of the set. That was obscenely priced.
Yep.
Pockets Master says that this is a little silly of them. Brick Orphanage says it was crystal clear.
The name, yeah, maybe.
Yep. Tron says it also has canon function.
It does. We'll get to that. Yep.
Is it Shakespeare's canon? Because Tron says opens the canon covers all at once.
Yes.
Says canon
Yep,
is spelled
we'll
with
get to
3
that.
pens, by the way. To be pedantic about it. To be pedantic about it. See, I added an N where it wasn't necessary.
Yep. We just
Just-
sorry, I
just
took the screen
demonstrate.
away for a second there. I had to up the brightness. We're gonna keep upping the brightness as the sun goes down in the background.
You're keeping up with it very well, I have to say.
I'm doing my best.
It's impressive. You're
So here's-
multitasking very well, sir.
Yeah, so here's a look at the ship. A couple of things that I noticed right away that I liked about it when we saw the first images is it does have the model ship type bottom on it, where you typically see a couple of big chocks. I guess that's what I'd call them. Chock a wheel. It's like, well, is chock the bottom of the ship for the holder to account for the curved hull. The ship itself, if you want to play with it, lifts off, the curved bottom part stays, and sort of where it would be at the water line now would sit on your table.
I do
They
want to
don't
play with it.
Yeah, they don't really show you in the pictures that it does that, but they do show you that, I think, on the box.
What a cool captain's cabin, the way it slants into the hull. Algoff points out, can't be called Black Pearl.
It can't be. But I
Black-
mean,
I don't know if this is it. I don't think it's trigger name because they're not going to change the name of the ship in the movies. I think they just wanted the name of the character in the title of the set for some reason.
I don't know.
The rumor,
I don't
the
know.
rumor of why
The
they
rumors-
didn't name it the Black Pearl
What's up? What is it?
is because they said that it wasn't owned by any one person other than Jack Sparrow. It wasn't Barbossa's ship. It wasn't any other. So the ship is
Yes, it
Jack's
was.
ship, not it. Well, Barbossa captained it, but it wasn't Jack's. It wasn't his ship. It was Jack's ship.
Did
The,
Barbossa rename it when he captained it?
No, still the Black Pearl.
It's also only been the Black Pearl.
Well, no, it was before it actually charred
That's a-
and
That's
burnt
a
and
gut
sank.
rumor.
It was called the
It was-
Wicked
it was-
Wench.
Correct.
But
so,
this is clearly the Black Pearl version because it's all black. Let's
Hey,
see here.
we don't
Jesse
talk about
says,
color.
"Arr, needs more mech."
good
so-
call, Chris. He told you, man.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Search engine optimization. There we go. Thank you. That's what I was. My brain was going towards. But I mean, honestly, but if you want this, if you like Pirates of the Caribbean and you like Lego, this is going to be put in your feed
Oh, there it is.
from Pirates of the Caribbean and Lego. Not like
Now-
is there a bunch of fanboys out there who only search Jack Sparrow? There might be
don't
a small
know.
segment. I might know some of those actually. I might.
Well,
It's true. That
one of
that
the
might be a
things I
thing.
like about this is that base that goes down underneath it for the display base
There
is
we go.
actually invert built, so it's upside down.
What
All
is?
of the
Sorry.
slopes, the lower base underneath the ship that is
It
the
is.
display base, it's all inverted built.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I think if you use the inverted bricks as opposed to building it with the regular slopes and then inverting the whole thing, is you get the little divots in the bricks for where the 1x3s connect to the next one,
Okay.
and you lose those if you do them built sort of the way you would normally think with the slopes going the regular non-inverted way and then inverting the entire thing.
Okay, Brickworld Lab says it's like the new Batman sets. They just stuff all the character names into the title of the set. You guys, do we know in real life
there.
Karma's loving backhand?
I don't know. We've seen Karma's loving backhand on here a few times.
Oh, definitely. But do we
Probably
know who
some
this person
adorable
is?
things.
Yes.
You may have asked.
What they've said this time is better Black Pearl than Noir Shiny Clam Ball.
You're getting ahead of yourself because we've got a game coming up
No, they're getting
where
ahead of
Noir
us,
Shiny
which is
Clam
fine.
Ball might come up. Who knows?
So Algoff says, whatever it's called, I'm buying two. Papa Rex says, with my poor eyesight, I think I'd go blind trying to build this set.
Because it's very, very black. There's some
Yes,
dark
yes.
gray and a little bit of sand green.
I need a magnifying glass for the instructions for this. I definitely would.
Yeah.
You can
also,
always
you
use
know,
digital, Mark.
That's true. The higher up it gets, of course, too, the less you can see on the page. That was one of the tricks
I could
on
use my
building those old
iPad.
pirate ships, is they would kind of be zoomed in on just like the upper masts and stuff when they were building it.
Yeah.
All right, here's a look at the back. You can see some more of that beautiful captain's cabin and some of the shaping.
I love that.
They're showing that you can twist the one of the two Technic gears on the back, and when you twist this one on the left side, all of the cannons ports push up and the cannons themselves push out of the ship. They are not standard minifig pre-built cannons. They are built out of brick, and we'll get to those in a little bit. But that's kind of a fun little function. Also, if you turn the ship's wheel, the rudder turns. That was a staple on some of the early pirate ships, and they're bringing it back with a more robust system than what they used for those.
Brick Orphanage says he's buying the set as soon as he sells off his sealed 4184 British Petroleum. Probably means Black Pearl. Nick and Brick says, hello. I'm not going to be as snarky as I was last week. Why not?
Whatever.
You feeling all
Just
right?
be
As you
yourself.
want, man.
Brick Orphanage says it could take its place in my bedroom of shame.
I'm looking forward to getting this, and the reason being is I want to put Jack Sparrow's ship next to the Black Pearl
Ben, I think
that I already have.
Bedroom of Shame is a new segment, I think, from
Yeah.
Closet of
I
Shame.
mean, I think it's Closet of Shame plus
to be
plus.
honest.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see here some of the rigging. You can also see some brown in this set. So let's not
What's that doing in
oversell
there?
the blackness. There is some also some brown and some dark gray. And I'm sure they used a number of colors on the interior so you could see what you were doing.
Oh,
So it's not 100% black.
The deck is brown, perhaps, and
But-
of course the lifeboat and the
Right.
bucket and the steering wheel,
Yeah,
the
some of
ship's
the
wheel,
decking
the captain's wheel, the
appears to
ship
be-
wheel. There we go.
Yep.
Steering wheel. Hi.
Yep. So there we go. It's dark brown actually.
I love Tron.
On
He
the
says
decking.
he's as snarky as he likes,
So-
always.
Yeah.
Get him, Tron.
So there you go. It looks like there's
We're
a
here
bit of
for
an
it.
interior. As you
Ooh.
can see here, looks like there's a fake capstan or windlass behind this mast.
Ooh, I like the thing that spins the stuff to make the sails go up.
That
that's
capstan
what it's
actually works. It does spin. You can actually
cool.
put many
What does it
big
do?
hands on it and spin
Does it
them.
raise and lower
Uh,
the anchors?
It does, yes.
Okay. So that's cool that function works. That is what you would use something like that for in real life. There's the 8 figures. Kind of have your standard fare. You have both Barbossa and Captain Jack. So I guess maybe you could kick Captain Jack off, but if you did, it would no longer be Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship.
Oh, now it's clarified.
So I don't know. They have Will.
You solved it.
And Miss Swan, Elizabeth Swan, Cotton and Marty, and then it's Mr. Gibbs, and I don't remember her name. But anyway, then another crew member who's important. So there we have it.
I vaguely remember these movies. I think I've watched these with my family while I've been working at the kitchen table, while my full family, like my sister's family and like my parents. And so I look up occasionally and see something like I vividly remember a crab with a person's head in it crawling off into some tall grass. And I think that's exactly what I remember about those movies.
Okay, well, you know, you
Yeah,
remember
Pretty
something.
accurate. Yeah.
Thought I was
You remember
accurate.
something. Here we can see Captain Jack Sparrow and Barbossa in the captain's cabin.
How do you get in
and-
there? Where's the door?
Good question.
I'm mad.
I think you teleport. Might be the
Oh,
only.
All right. Well, yeah, it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, might
I
be
don't
the
know.
only way to get in there. You
I
can
mean,
see
duh.
Barbossa has a second face, which kind of looks like the skeleton face
That is his dead face, yes.
that he has.
Yeah, it looks
I-
like hairy zombie flesh.
Yeah, the other minifig that we missed is Anna Maria. That's this one here next to it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So Tron says, isn't that the hidden form of Calypso?
I don't think so.
No, the hidden form of Calypso
not-
was from the swamp, and
Yeah.
she was actually a crew member.
Yeah, eventually.
Um,
Anna
not
Maria was a
Calypso,
crew
but
member.
the
So
other-
here we go. We've got a lifestyle shot.
why? Why does it look
so-
photoshopped?
Yeah, I mean, what's he doing? Why is he looking at it this way? What is going on here?
He's about to ask it on a date. Is
Kind
how
of
he's
looks
looking
like
at it. Very much so.
Actually, I can explain this picture exactly what's happening. He's trying to
Oh.
figure out why they did not call it the Black Pearl.
you are
That
you are
might-
not wrong.
that might be it.
Jazzy Viking Brick says that the hat with hair pieces are fire. Hawkeye says the real question is why they didn't name the Going Merry from One Piece Luffy's ship. You can't necessarily argue that Jango Fett's starship or Boba Fett's starship was owned by others.
I don't know.
Nick and Bricks says, is it Calypso or Calypso? I'd Google it.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Tron says, you're right, Calypso indeed. Isn't Calypso also Lemonade? Oh, dear Lord. Yes, maybe. I don't know.
Looks effortlessly light. Yeah, I mean, he is just sort of like, what up, picking it up. I'd also be nervous that it would slide off the base, since we already talked about how they separate so easily.
Yeah, but it does show that there is like posts to
Well,
like
that-
hold it in place along
Well,
with
the
gravity.
posts are holding the rounded part on. But if you remember earlier, actually, here, let me show you this from Jay's Brick blog.
Okay, thank you.
So if you take a look at this, I got to
Mhm.
do a two-way share here. Oh man, this is so much work. I'm on 2 screens, but we can get this here.
Jesse wants to know, will it float? I haven't
good
seen a
question.
disclaimer that says it doesn't.
Actually, there has been 3 content creators that have actually done it in the pool to show it does not float.
Of course it doesn't. They're using
Okay.
using the hull pieces.
So
Okay.
here's this inverted build on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
So it basically just sits on top of this, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And maybe
It
there's
doesn't stud
a
in
little
any
more
ground
to
yet?
this. Well, maybe there's slightly more to this because this is from Jay's Brick blog, and he's like, maybe this was just bag 1. But the whole idea is, sorry for everyone that I'm fast forwarding here. The whole idea is that this thing just lifts off.
I just threw up.
Yep, I'm sure you did. And so no, see, there it is. He has it lifted off. It's exactly where it was on that step. It does not look like there's much, if anything, that studs into this. So it basically would just kind of fall off, from what I can tell. If you did it that way.
Yeah.
So
Brickbuilt Lab says Brickbuilt boats don't float. Don't need a video for that, but I'm so glad that there are several of them because I can't wait to find them. Al Goff says he's looking at the wall across the room, deciding whether to build a shelf to hold it. He does look like he's looking past it for sure. Beyond the Bricks did a float demo.
it does
Yes.
not. Well,
They
there you go.
should have known that. Please tell me they were
Yeah.
just having fun.
They were totally just having fun with it, but yes.
Okay, good.
All right. Let me
Liam
switch
is here.
back over.
Hey, it's Liam.
Hey,
Hey,
Liam.
thanks for joining
Can I
us.
switch?
Are you on lunch break, sir?
Yeah, while I'm switching over, let's do this. All right, so if we keep in mind, the KK doesn't actually sing or perform, move or sing.
There is a
every time we
disclaimer
got to
for that.
remember that.
Yeah.
So here we go. This guy picked this up. Apparently, the whole ship didn't just slide off, but I think you'd have to be careful about that because we don't
Yeah.
know how well attached it is down there.
It's very
I love-
likely his thumb is keeping them together.
Could be.
We should, I would say we should take a moment to say, I do love the build as well. That song is fire, says Nick and Bricks.
That song is fire.
Yep, totally on his lunch break. I think you're right. He can only hold it at this angle because otherwise it'll slide right off.
Yeah, he
Is squeezing
tips it up
together
another
every time.
5 degrees and it's just tipping over. We've got
Like,
an
don't-
ashtray, and we've got an ashtray with fish on it.
Disclaimer: don't
that's
try this
fun.
at home.
Yeah, it needs one.
Oh, so you can just like burn those fish's faces. Like hate fish.
Yeah. So I guess that's what you do in this ashtray is take that fish. We've got
After-
these bright blue stairs just kind of here. I don't know if this is like suggesting he's living in the bottom of
It
an
looks
ocean liner or
photoshopped.
something. I don't know.
That's what's making this look photoshopped. I think it also
Yeah.
looks like the ship has been photoshopped into his hands, but
It does. It really does.
pretty sure the video shows that he's in a real room. Jesse
Love it.
Viking Bricks says after enough drinks, he does. Is that he does build the shelf on the wall for it? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm lost on that one. Maybe I'll have a few more drinks and then it'll make sense. Brickworld says the extra
$100.
is
Yeah.
the anti-grav generator. I need one for my space MOCs. Yeah, we all do.
That's why it's 380 and not 280. That makes sense. Let's see here. You can also see they've got some sort of random projector in the background. That's not very nautical at all, so I'm kind of confused by that.
He loves movies.
It's
Then a pile of
a movie
soup paper,
reference to
briefcases.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, okay,
Is it?
all right.
He plays
is
it
on
actually
his-
on reel.
Oh, did they now?
Reel to reel action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reel to reel is
Um,
audio.
Oh, okay. Okay. So tell me what's in this domed thing on the table down here?
A dead praying mantis.
It's kind of what it looks like. Must be something like that. We've also got some version of chess, maybe, with just the black pieces over here. I don't know.
Oh, I don't want to tell you what I think those pieces look like. Oh my god.
They look like obelisks. That's what they look like.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Obelisks are similar in shape to what you're thinking.
No.
So
Those
Here
are
we
fun
go.
hole pieces, just so everybody
They
is
are
clear.
fun hole pieces, yes.
fun hole pieces.
That's
Here's
what
a
they look
zoomed
like.
out picture where he actually put it back down to save.
I'm sorry.
know.
The staircase looks like a cartoon.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of weird stuff here that we don't normally see. The chairs match as well.
Ew.
Like, what's up with that?
Why would they do that? All right. There's definitely a fern, obligatory extraneous fern.
Mhm.
The couch
There's
next to
two
the
plants.
staircase. Can you get between the couch and the staircase to get upstairs?
I don't
No.
know.
Well,
I think you can only sit on half the
Why?
couch. If you sit on the other half, you bang your head into the stairs.
the bookcase after the dresser between the wall and the stairs, or do
What-
you have to go to the far side
All right.
to
I
go up
have
the stairs?
I have a dog and I have to pick up her poop, and that's what that artwork looks like. Sometimes.
Okay. That's kind of what it looks like. All right. That's a nice piece of artwork. I like that artwork, but I also like the giant circular piece of wood back here.
I love it.
don't know
Big
why it's
That was a
turtle.
table from a previous set. They
What-
just moved it.
You see.
So, Brick Dad, please tell me you researched this lamp and tell me, is the base actually binoculars, or are there just binoculars in front of a lamp?
Yeah.
Stand by. I'm on it right now.
Thank
Okay.
you so much.
And what's in the bowl right here?
I don't know. Driftwood?
I don't know.
Driftwood and wire.
And we have a pile of maps down here next
course we
to
do.
our giant
I-
black piece of canvas. I
I
assume that's
think
what
they're-
this is.
I think they're ship blueprints.
All right.
Yeah.
Except they're on brown paper. Aren't your blueprints supposed to be on blue paper?
Can I say something positive about this lifestyle shot?
Absolutely.
I want this outfit. I think
Okay.
I own several outfits that are in this exact color scheme, but like the
Okay.
open sand green shirt over the white t-shirt and the blue jeans, I think that's a great color palette. Like I really like it.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So Tron says that these are loft stairs. I say they are cartoon stairs. Notice the stairway to nowhere the other night. Yes, he has a rabbit. Wait, you mean like the TV, like the old TV antenna that could grab all the
Hmm.
Oh no, or is the rabbit the wine opener?
Hmm.
Does he have a jar of dirt in the room? What's happening?
That might be what's on the table. That domed
Maybe.
bowl.
But the jar of dirt wasn't related to the black pearl.
Oh, okay, here we go. After enough drinks, KK does sing.
Aha.
There we go. That's the.
Got it.
I knew something was off with what I was assuming it was, and Jazzy, if I can
Got
bring sense of humor. Let's see.
We're not sure why he owns a rabbit, so that's okay. But we'll get there.
So Liam says hi to you both.
Hi, Liam.
Hi, Liam.
Falco Rich says maybe the staircase is painted onto the wall.
It looks like a 3D painting, yes, of
It
the
doesn't
staircase.
not look like that exactly.
Yeah.
Look at Team B says, can you imagine the drinking games the lifestyle set designers play when they watch these streams and hear this commentary? I'm pretty sure they are aware of us. Brick Orphanage says the rabbit explains the black stuff on the chessboard, and also the poop on the wall.
Oh,
It
okay.
has a rabbit. That's what he meant.
All right.
It was the chess pieces. He has a rabbit.
All right. Okay, so here are figures.
Oh, God.
They're standing on top of a book?
Mold-
Question mark?
Moldy cheese.
It's not a book.
Brick.
It's like a box, I
Yeah.
think.
It's like one of
I
those that
guess.
slides into. It's like a.
Cigar case or something. I don't know.
It's cardboard, I think.
It's a thing. I don't know. Here we get a look at, I think he's twisting the little knob to make the guns come out, but it's only half in focus, so we'll never know.
They would never make guns. They're cannons.
They're cannons, you're correct. There he is looking at the bottom while it's detached. And yeah, it doesn't look like much studs in there. I think maybe it there are some raised sections slightly, so the bottom of the boat might sort of sit nicely on top of that, so it doesn't
There-
wiggle off super easily.
There are some
It clearly
brackets.
lifts off pretty
See
easily.
see the blue brackets? They're
I
blue
do see
brackets
them. Yeah.
facing up. They seem like they've got really good clutch power for that.
Yeah.
I would want like a Technic axle into
Or something.
an
yeah,
axle hole for this to
or something.
actually
And
stay
maybe
together.
there is
I don't think
because those are regular boat bottom pieces. They do have 2x4 or 2x2 notches in them on the bottom side so that
And
you
they-
can connect all the hulls together. So
they
they
also
might
have-
have something.
they also have
Yeah, they're-
pinholes. So you can put an axle through it and like slide a bushing on it and
Yeah.
it could stay together forever because I don't see any reason to take the bottom, like the full bottom of the boat off. You can take those chocks off of there. But which
You
I
take
love
the
that
whole
we just-
bottom off so it doesn't tip over easily while you're playing with it.
Oh.
So,
Oh, well, I guess that makes more sense then.
yeah.
Well, that's fine.
I think because all the Lego ships kind of end at the water line. there are very few that go down deeper, and when they do, they need to have the base for that reason,
Algoff
The
points out that
endurance.
like the endurance. Yeah.
Algoff points out that cannons are much safer than guns.
Okay, the binoculars with the lamp are not connected. They are sitting just in front of it.
Damn it!
So,
Did you send me the link for the lamp?
This is a Ritchie black metal LED cordless table lamp, which you can touch. It's an online exclusive. Only costs you $61 to get that fancy black lamp.
Who sells
one of the
it?
most inexpensive lamps
I don't know.
Yeah.
that we've seen in a lifestyle shop. This is just through Living Spaces. It's a
Ooh.
online retailer.
And yes, it is in stock.
Yeah.
It is.
So it
I
wasn't.
get it.
It wasn't a clearance lamp.
It was not.
Here,
The
That's
silver version, which is in the lifestyle shot, is also available at $61. The black is just the
Ooh.
first one that pops up. I wanted to stay on theme with the color of the ship.
yeah, I think so.
We are lucky.
Here you can see a little bit of the underside of the ship. There's a treasure chest down here, which is not movie accurate because they were always starving for money.
False advertising. I think we can see here the interior of the ship, not the underside.
You can see the interior, the
Yeah.
underdeck,
Oh, okay. There we go. That makes sense.
and you can see the cannons are brick built. They're not the old pirate style version, so they are
The,
built with a few
the
pieces.
shootable or launchable 1x1 barrels or 1x1
So Algoff
rounds.
points out that cannons are much safer than guns, and that's what Amy Schultz was also thinking. The Quarter Brick J is here tonight. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate that. Naked Brick says the cannons look different than classic pirates. Because
are.
they're brick built.
Yes.
Yep. And Lego Team B says hi to people. Okay, hi.
I'm still waiting for the At Brick Babes overdue report. Can you help? We can't make her do anything.
I don't know. Yeah.
Here we go. Now we've got a new version of the place. I don't know. We took away the giant wood circle, and now we have a half blue, half white picture up on the wall because
Isn't
that
that-
makes
That's
sense.
actually a
nautical
nautical flag. That is
Yeah.
correct. Yes.
Letter or symbol or thing. Why is it framed like this?
Oh, I want that turquoise blanket. I want it right now. I am so tired. I
You
just want to
need go
cuddle up
bed.
in that and just like wave to you guys and be like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm listening. Good stream,
We
guys.
got a little tiny hourglass down here.
Yeah, we've got the film
Um,
canisters.
Film canisters, some books with, of course, no title or
What is this-
spine
What is
in
this?
several places.
What is this vase that looks like it has tentacle suckers on it?
This thing?
Yeah, I have a visceral reaction to that.
I don't know. It's next to a shot glass, so maybe it's
A
could be an
decanter?
urn. There's some chance it's an urn,
And you take shots from the
Yeah.
urn. This is awful. What is wrong with you?
possibly.
Why
How would
did
I
you put this
know?
in this lifestyle shot?
Yeah,
What did you?
Possibly.
What were you
I know
thinking?
that it's me.
What's on the top shelf? The black thing on the left. Oh, another ashtray.
Another ashtray.
And it probably has
Another film canisters and another ashtray.
probably has little fish carvings in it. So this person hates fish. That's
Yeah.
fine. That makes. I'm buying this now that I know that he puts out his cigarettes on fish.
Now, doesn't the black pearl look teeny tiny in this picture?
Yes.
Like comparatively speaking, like look at the key sitting.
It
on
looks
top
very
of this.
short, very
It looks,
compressed.
it looks tiny. I'm like, is this real?
I don't know.
It doesn't look real to me at all. It looks photoshopped and shrunk. I don't know.
Brick Orphan is completely lost regarding that question. Lego Team B, please make sense.
Please
Hawkeye
fix.
says that's a framed picture of the thing I like the most, blue but with white.
Exactly.
That is
And even if
that's
you're
the
telling me
al-
it's a nautical flag, why are we framing one nautical flag and
He
putting it on the wall?
likes ships. God, dude.
Okay.
That's the
alright.
one thing that makes sense in this picture.
the reason that they have that flag particularly framed and put up there is because it's the alpha flag. It's the first one that came up when they said nautical flag. A in the first letter of the alphabet. So that's how they got that. Hey, we
Okay.
need a nautical flag to frame to put up with this lifestyle shot. Get one. So they grabbed the alpha flag, which is the first one that comes up.
Hey,
Amy
makes
Schultz.
sense. Let's forget about all. Oh, I'm probably frozen. Am I frozen?
No, you're moving.
Okay,
and you're
good.
talking. Amy
I-
Schultz. Amy
No,
Schultz
no, no.
says-
See,
no,
baby,
no,
that
no, 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 I mean, yeah, you're frozen. Work on it. You're frozen. We can't hear or see you. Shut up.
Okay, you go first, then I'm gonna go.
My
No,
turn.
you
My
go.
turn. I'm gonna go.
No, I'm gonna go. Then you're gonna go. Because this is pure gold. JVB says this Goodwill
I
sucks.
know. I was gonna get to it.
I knew you were trying to get to it.
We're fighting to get to Jazzy Viking Bricks'
We are
comments.
fighting over JVB today.
I have a question for you guys. Why do we love Jazzy Viking Bricks so much?
Because Mark's got to go to the bathroom, so we might play a song about it.
Ben and Mark need a new best friend when Jazzy Viking Bricks join the Tainted. She likes Lego and Animal Crossing too. Makes amazing comments all the way through. She makes them laugh, lights up the chat, making fun comments until the show is wrapped. Then why did Mark Banner like a total effing jerk and delete all the comments like an evil effing jerk? Mark and Jazzy Viking Bricks like a total effing jerk. What the F is wrong with him? That total effing jerk.
I think I just accidentally banned somebody. Jazzy Viking Bricks was banned? No. No. Their comments were removed? Jesus.
How do you unban
No.
somebody?
I don't know. I don't know. Crap.
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Seriously?
What the hell just happened?
Oh my god!
God, this is terrible. This is so. How did this happen?
This is the worst thing
Oh
we've
my
done.
God. Yo, I don't even know how. I don't know.
Poor Jazzy.
And we love her.
Mark tried to impress her by choosing Series 9. She voiced her opinion, and Mark fell in line. His face lights up when she shows up. Loves every comment, bringing each one up. Then why did Mark ban her like it's total effing jerk and delete all her comments like an evil effing jerk? Mark said why we do this like total effing jerks. Then said you got weed, you total effing jerk.
And then barf in the bad way that we.
Can you please stop saying we banter? I don't want to hear that again.
Mark and Jazzy Viking Bricks like total effing jerk. What the F is wrong with him? That's total effing jerk. That total effing jerk. That total effing jerk. That total effing jerk.
Okay.
Song is a
There you
banger.
go. That song is a banger. This is something I've never had happen before. We have so many windows in the green screen that it's now I have to scroll down to see everybody
I know.
and everything. Amy Schultz says, so this looks like the company storage room of old items. We were trying to say that when the JVB banger came in. Al reminds us that cannons are harder to conceal and carry, though. Let's see here.
I get accused of carrying one all the time, but we won't go there.
Whoa. Wow. Okay. Maybe that's due to all that radiation that you've been exposed to in your life.
That's very possible. Very possible.
Lego Team B says, "Is our AI? This is our AI life now, or is this our AI life now? We don't trust pictures of video.
Yes, it
Everything
is.
looks fake."
No,
Right?
they're not wrong at all. That's
Yeah.
that's a very salient point.
We're told it's light bluish gray and blue, not white and blue. It's a clear homage to classic
Oh.
space.
But we don't talk about color.
We don't.
We don't do that.
What does everyone think of the brick built cannons? I mean, it's fine. I guess the old ones, they shot, which was something, but this helped elevate the piece count. I don't know. Maybe there was a particular dimension or something they needed to make the, interesting play function work. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Captain Jack's framed flag, Captain Jack's suitcase, Captain Jack's blue towel, etc. That's what everything should be called in here. You are right, Hawkeye. That's a heater song, says Pocket Lego Master.
Thank you. I agree.
Lunch break is over. Liam's out. See you later, Liam.
Goodbye, Liam.
Brick Hive has snuck in as well.
Brick Hive is. We talked about you for a second, sir.
We did. And everyone else is saying hi to each other. So that's what we're rolling with here. We got one last picture, and it's just the box.
Aw.
Yeah.
Now, I did try to find the octopus jar that was on the shelf.
You
and
sucker
I couldn't.
jar, you did.
Yeah, I couldn't necessarily find that exact one, but I did find the same pattern from that collection. So if you are interested in that, you can find it on Etsy for about $61 also.
Ben,
Go. Yep.
please play the video from the Black Pearl lifestyle shots.
Okay. Okay, let's get to it. So while I'm looking that up, our other tie-in tonight, of course, is Gremlins.
Mhm.
Because if you have a Mugwai or
Mogwai.
gotta say it right.
A
Which is
Mugwai.
which is
You're banned.
I haven't watched Gremlins in a while, in a hot minute. But
Please.
as you may remember, Gizmo,
Thank you, Brick Dad.
you have banned for less. Gizmo, his species, very ancient and special species, and if you do some things that you shouldn't do, like get water on them or feed them after midnight, bad things can happen.
Yeah.
Such as they can turn into gremlins.
Do
so
not
they
make
have their night
direct eye
tie-in as well.
contact. Yeah.
All right, so let's look at the video. Which one do you want?
The
This
one on the right. Yeah.
Of
Full
course,
screen it.
yep.
Make sure you hit the full screen thing.
There we go.
It's going to be loud. For you.
You hear
not-
the audio.
No, but it's going to be loud for you.
Okay. Do you want to hear the audio?
No.
Okay. Okay, here it goes. All right, now I don't have to hear the audio. Whoa! Manhandled that thing, picking it up like that.
Why was
There
it
are all
on
the
its side
cannons
to
coming
start
out.
with? And I still am not convinced that that staircase is real.
Easy that lifted off. Yeah, no door to get in there. You just kind of get in there. Go away. Go away. The rudder moves. There's a little light change there.
That room is real. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Lego is now making sure that they put adults welcome on any 18 plus sets.
I think maybe that's more for the biatch, the checkout biatch at Target, who always asks me who it's for.
It's for me.
It's for me, damn it! All right, so Gremlins Gizmo. He's the speeds and feeds, $110. He
Nice.
is 1,125 pieces. Algoff, you keep that to yourself. I am quite sure it is Gizmo. All right.
You never know. It's good question. Good question.
All right, so here we've got him. He's got the 3D glasses. He's got this light peach colored accents along with reddish brown and white fur.
Light nougat?
Yeah, I guess I don't know what color that is officially. Nougat probably. There he is with the box. Looks like he moves his hand a little bit. You can get water on his back.
Oh,
Watch out for that.
they're giving us the check out the butt shot. Mhm.
Yeah, they are indeed saying, "Hey, look,
Well, after the
He didn't
Chewy
have a butt.
situation,
Gizmo has
Right.
a butt." Yep. Now you can move his ears. It looks like a little bit, which makes sense. So
Oh,
he
boy.
can emote a touch.
So Falco Ritz says Mogwai is Mandarin and actually means monster.
Okay.
Nick and Brick says Ewoks are better than Gremlins.
Yeah, interesting.
Pocket
I don't
Semester-
know. The build on this looks pretty nice to me compared to that Ewok.
Well, he's posable. It looks like,
And
or
his
maybe
feet
you
are-
can just build him that way. I don't know.
His feet are ding dong a doorbell.
Yeah, like is this like two different builds, or can you actually move him?
I don't
Here
know.
it kind of looks like it's probably two different builds. Like you can
Oh, I think
detach
you're right.
something
Yeah,
and move the feet, but at
He's
least you can get him in two different poses.
he's got sockets. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at his little feetsies. I kind of like those.
I like the feetsies. I agree.
Yeah. He's only got 3
With the
digits on his feetsies. So here we go. This guy definitely looks like he should be playing with Gizmo.
Did I create this image in AI? Because
You might have. I don't know.
rather large. Not complaining.
I would have liked to have
the-
seen Stitch with the posability that this has.
Yeah.
That would have been a really nice thing.
I'd like to see a lifestyle shot with Stitch posing Gizmo.
Oh, there.
Me too. I would want to see that.
Amy Schultz, there's a guy at Target that she purposely doesn't get in his lane because he talks too much. Like 3D
Yeah.
glasses, I agree. Jesse says should be a Christmas release. Yeah, 100%. It's a Christmas movie after all. Omega 1582, who I just spoke with by text, says want Gizmo before Wicket, but want both in the end. Falco Rich says if only they could have made Mario this way.
Well,
They might.
Biggest letdown for me with this is the fact that they did not include the minifig that they already have molds for.
oh, was that part of the
Dimension.
the dimensions line? Yep.
Yes.
Let's be honest here. Nick and Bricks asked, if your doorbell rang and you opened the door, would you be more weirded out if an Ewok or Gremlin was at your door? And I haven't come up with a close call for the evening, so thank you. We're going with that.
A gremlin. If we're talking about
Yeah.
the gremlins, not the pre-gremlin. Okay.
Mogwai.
Mogwai.
Oh, yeah. Mogwai. The
If it's a
Moogway.
Mogwai, I still don't know that I would want to take him in because there's too many damn restrictions.
I have a Moogway named Gizmo. That's exactly what I was about to say. Like our household is not stable enough for us to be like, okay, he won't get wet. He won't eat after midnight. He won't look at.
Yeah, just being in the basement alone, no guarantee.
Mhm.
Hawkeye Ligament says, I think they'll do the other gremlin. You mean, what's his? Oh, he has
Stripe.
a name. Stripe. Yeah.
Spike.
Looks like
Oh,
Screech with
Stripe.
red hair. He looks like Screech.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, well, good
I
point.
could shoot the Ewok. That's a little aggressive.
Hive would shoot the Ewok.
Yeah.
100%. Falco Rich, Lego might be saving both Gremlin minifigures for a future set. They made at least one of them for Dimensions?
Yeah.
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 Amy Schultz and
The
keeps trying to-
Dimension set actually comes with both. It comes with a Mogwai
Thought so.
and a Gremlin. So
You're
it's one of each,
you're
which they should have come
mispronouncing-
with.
You're mispronouncing Moogwai and Greenline.
Greenline.
He kept trying to break the rules. Yes. Tron says Hive would likely be more weirded out if it was an Ewok. Yes. Yep. El Goff says the guy hold. Yep, we got you.
Stripe. Yeah,
Yes.
Stripe is the name of the gremlin.
All right. Well, we got
Okay,
all
so
those
here-
comments.
again- He looks tiny. I don't know, but we've got a wood Lego box up here
Stop
with some
side-shaming
wood
him.
with some wood headphones next to it. That's creepy.
Yeah.
We have a mushroom lamp. We have a couple of plants.
So Hive ranted about this too. Hive ranted about this specific shot.
Yeah, I
It
can
was
see why.
basically- Yeah. WTF is going on? What are we supposed to be looking at? Why would we care? And who would buy this because of this?
Why is he in the
you're-
middle of all
you're
these
not
other
wrong.
things?
I would say Hive was much more concise than we are when it comes to critiquing lifestyle shots. However,
But,
let's keep going.
You know, this is the game. This is what we do. I am most disturbed in this shot of two things. First of all, the pile of junk mail with the bowl on top of it. Why is that in your display case? And then the wood Lego brick with the wood headphones. Like, why are they there?
Yeah.
Ben,
We don't need to listen to our headphones. We just need to put them on the shelf.
the pile of junk mail, I think, is actually maps and movie posters and stuff like that from the previous set that was rolled up over in the corner. I think they folded them up and
Oh.
put them on the shelf to try
Okay.
and clean up the
Oh.
room a little.
All right.
Blueprints
all right.
for Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. Yes.
Yeah. We only have one book with its spine out, and I have no idea what it says. It's
Yeah.
probably something like how to decorate for a Lego lifestyle shop.
Reed says, I still have some of those Gremlin Dimension sets sealed. Omega says, reiterates, yes, in Dimensions they had Gizmo and Stripe. Tron says, stack of books with a jar of whatever. Amy Schultz says, at least there's a Lego drawer in the shot. At least there's something Lego in there.
I guess. I don't know.
Is that something that Lego produced? Is that one of their products, or did they? What is? How is this?
The wood box drawer, yes, that is a Lego product.
I thought
Okay.
so. Hawkeye
Yeah.
says, I wonder if
What
there's
headphones aren't though?
a market for buildings Muppet character in this scale, especially since they took the attraction out of the parks. Al Goff might do it. Bill Brick Built Lab says, I missed the Rambo version that was included in the ideas submission, but I get why that wasn't included. But come on. Well, I don't. Pocket Semester says piles of physical junk mail are 100% the worst part of being an adult.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why not just put them in your display shelf and put a bowl on top, all fixed?
That's where mine are.
Yep.
Papa Rex says, I too put my potted plants in a dark corner. So that's what disturbs me about this.
The spine
Maybe they're
that we
shady plants.
have a hard time reading, it actually says, if your life was a book, what would the title be? That's what the spine says.
It would be junk mail. That would be the title.
Yeah. It would be lifestyle shots.
Junk mail would be mine.
In the upper left-hand corner, that potted plant looks like octopus tentacles.
Yeah.
The way they turn to pink at the end, like ew.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Visceral
All right.
reaction.
We got
to that.
three.
Not everything can
plants
be
in
green. You got to throw a little color on it. It's not a flower, but let's just put
Okay.
some color on it. Get some spray paint real quick.
Yeah, and they brushed it with a color replacement tool in Photoshop. Like let's put some pink in the corner.
Yeah.
Let's light it up in here. And what's this coming out of the bowls?
Yes, thank you.
Dead plant?
Twine.
You ever
It is
see
twine.
John-
It's like a string.
Okay. Sure.
Ever see John Carpenter's The Thing?
Hmm.
If these plants are growing so far past the edge of these shelves, perhaps they shouldn't be in a bookcase. Perhaps they should be in a windowsill somewhere, or I don't know, out in the
That's
room where
true.
you
How,
can get more
how are
light.
they managing to grow up and out away from the bookshelf like
AI.
that? Like how? Yeah. Okay. It's the only thing that makes sense because the pot itself is clearly in the shelf, and like the plants growing outside the frame. I guess we just don't have a full 3-dimensional view of this, but whatever. By the way, if
Yes.
my life was a book, it would be junk mail, but it would be MALE. Let's see here. Is that a lamp or an air freshener in the top right? That is it has another mushroom lamp. We've probably seen that one before. It looks like Brick Dad's found it.
Oh,
It is.
Well, there we have it.
H&M. It is a $61 lamp. We're on a $61.
All lamps cost
stream
$61 now. Yeah.
Oh my God, he found the stupid decanter with the octopus tentacle pattern on it as well. It's you told us that.
Something,
It's
yeah,
Etsy. Yeah. Sorry.
Etsy, it's some version of it.
Yep.
There it is. There we go.
Oh no, it's on sale for $50.99 right now. That metallic lamp in the corner. It's on sale right now at H&M.
Jeez.
So
Okay.
they're trying to clearance it.
I just previewed the next lifestyle shot, and maybe we should move to it because it's got stuff to talk about too.
I'm in.
So here we go.
Stop. All right. Remember the comment, first of all, I made about I have to pick up my own dog's poop. And the last artwork looked like that.
Mhm.
Sometimes, twice now, Orion has had a intestinal parasite.
And that's what it looks like. Hmm.
What the flying
What's
is
this?
that?
What's this here? Why is this here? This is like a stamp of a house stamped on the wall.
Or
Right
like
here.
a old schoolhouse?
It looks
without
like
a bell?
a three-car garage or something. Maybe not. But anyway, it's a house. It's like a stamp of a house stamped directly onto the wall.
And what? Okay.
Is that the Lego house?
Certainly is not.
To Brick Dad's point from last week, there's a gap in the corner of that wall that makes it look like there's a giant pink canvas on that
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is crazy. They also have like this thing on the wall, which kind of looks like a post-it note because it's all curled, but it probably isn't. This 100% is a post-it note. So why is there a post-it note here?
It's a giant post-it note.
Yeah, and what are these two things with these weird impressions in them? This looks like your Galaxy S9 came in this. This is like the internal packaging. You pulled it out and then stapled it to the wall. That's what it looks like.
Big
The
fat
green
one's
one is
happening.
foam. The green one is like
I think they're both foam.
They're both like
planner-
foam.
yeah. It's the modeling foam.
What is happening with what Gizmo is on? It's just a pink cardboard box.
That's what, yes, it appears to be. And this ashtray looks
Thank
like it has
you.
a lot of holes in it. What's it holding?
I don't know. And
don't
what,
know
if it's an ashtray, what's it made of? And
Oh,
how-
it's a Chick-fil-A waffle fry.
oh, there we go. Now,
Yeah,
thank
very
you.
old one. One you
No.
definitely did not eat.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah. We've got another poop picture.
Jazzy Viking Brick says rule number 1: poop is not finger paint. I'm sorry, that's not another. by
Unless
the
you're
way,
Shrek.
unless you're Shrek. That is not another poop painting. That's that same one
It is.
from the Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship lifestyle
It
shot.
is.
That is the exact same one.
Is this a carved mini canoe over here? Like, what's this? I'm not sure. And then I think we've seen this lamp before. We couldn't find it. It's got like this weird
It's the
That is
one with
correct.
the sand on
with
the
the sand.
lampshade.
The lampshade sand thing.
I have never been angrier than these last two shots.
Why is Gizmo standing on a scrap piece of blue paper?
Hey, great news. With this lifestyle shot, I've actually been able to find that lamp, so we're good to go.
Ooh. What is it? How
Hold
much
on,
is it?
loading.
Is it $61? And it's a
I'm
blue
loading.
piece of
We're
scrap
loading.
paper on top of a different blue book with some blue water on top of that. So if you wanted to not see anything, this is the perfect opportunity.
Actually, we're only at 36 euros for this lamp, so yes, it would be 61 US dollars.
Perfect. All right.
All right. All right.
So we found it. Another $61 lamp.
Yeah, I need to cool down. Yeah, let's just look at his butt.
Yep, there it is. And it's
What
got some
is
water
that?
on there.
Oh, it's the water. Okay.
Yeah. It's the
When you
water.
drop that in there, does he turn into Stripe?
I think so.
Oh, wait,
They
no,
have an
he's-
alternate model where he just becomes
No.
him.
He shoots out little balls.
Right. The balls shoot out of his back.
If there was one lifestyle shot that would be appropriate to have a bunch of balls, it would be this. But we have 0 balls.
0 balls. Yeah.
0 balls.
2 in 1 because of the 2 different poses you can give him. So, okay. It's just like the Dalmatian. You could do him, standing up or kind of in the downward dog pose.
So Hawkeye, they are not running out of odd rummage sale lamp finds. They are running out of lamps on Etsy that are in clearance. Chris finds them every time. You haven't been here for a while, so Chris knows these lamps.
We eventually get these things. His Google Lens skills are amazing.
His superpower is finding these shitty lamps and where you can actually buy them.
Or vases, depending.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes vases.
Sometimes vases.
So anyway, the price to part we did talk about earlier is fine on this. So we don't have a crazy IP attacks. There's no minifig though, which is maybe disappointing for some. The release is October 1st. So September 15th for Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship, stupidest name ever. And October 1st for Gizmo.
Brick Orphanage says the big lamp cartel is price fixing your illumination. Algoff says that's a piece of paper that Gizmo smeared his poop on. Yes. Hawkeye Ligament says it's a brilliant talent to have. Yes.
I mean, it's a talent to have.
We're
For
very
sure.
we're very fortunate to have that talent.
All right,
on our
guys.
team.
We might
do
as
my
well do
best.
it. We might as well do it.
We have
Let's
to.
full size it. All right, here we go. Gizmo. And we get
If
to
he
see
smears
Gizmo.
poop, wait, yeah, I'm turning it
Ooh,
off.
that's kind of disturbing while he's building it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh,
He's
it's
got
slow now.
severe features and a man bun.
Oh well,
Was his
my
arms
video
move?
is running poorly. There we go.
It is, but that's okay.
Yeah, why is it so slow all of a sudden?
You know what?
because
I'm
you're
looking
an-
at the structure of Gizmo here, and the arm
Wow.
movement is very similar to the upscaled minifigures. The
Oh,
pitch
okay.
on his torso looks
Oh,
very
yeah.
similar. So gear-wise and stuff, I would assume it's probably fairly close to that.
Oh,
Yeah. So I
That
think the
stuff is
the
real.
place where Gizmo
what is
is,
above his head right now?
yeah, I think it's a 3D model of earwax. I think that's what that is.
But that's not what's on that shelf in
It's
the
not.
close-up.
They had to move that off to get Gizmo on there. So
Okay, no, it's a different shelf.
could be.
I have it up on my other screen. I'm just like, I just did a quick compare because that made me
Yeah.
really angry. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, lifestyle
Yeah.
shot was a brown base, not the earwax.
Exactly.
So slow it is. They moved it.
But the brown vase looks more like earwax actually than the. This is like.
Yeah. They had to move some
Yeah, they
stuff
switched
around.
it.
to get Gizmo
What-
there. Yeah,
It's a thought bubble, says Jazzy Viking Bricks.
there it is. Yeah, so they moved this stuff over one
so
and
mad.
got rid of the earwax and moved the brown vase, which isn't even in here anywhere. There's a ball in this picture though.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So I feel better now.
So they
Okay, now-
downgraded the ideas Gizmo cake. Oh, the butt. Wait,
So
maybe not.
I
That's
have
a
a-
shape.
I have a question. The yellow
Yeah.
room. Will we see that in the next lifestyle shot next week?
Maybe. Maybe we're just hopping from room to room.
It's a very pertinent question.
Possible.
Yeah.
Tainted.
The yellow
Take a
room is
note.
yellow
Let
on
us
yellow.
know.
Yeah, vote.
All right.
I do
So-
like the idea that it's a thought bubble, though.
It is a vicious cycle. I have to grab another can of pop and use the
Cool.
bathroom. So we'll just keep making this happen.
Cool. All right. So, the first time we played Jazzy, so we're gonna actually go with Mark's Gotta Go this time.
A wise man once said about Mark, you think he drinks water like a great white shark. About every 60 minutes, he's gotta go. Nature calls 2, sometimes 3 times a show. Hold the stream, he'll shout and dash. The show is live, but he's off like a flash. Instead of telling him you hold the stream, Ben provides cover, the perfect team.
Yeah.
But let's get into some of the news. Do you need the bathroom break before we go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the bathroom break now, and then 40 minutes later, I have to take another bathroom break. Like,
First,
just like, hey, I made it 2 hours. Now it's like, well, now you're making up for lost time. So I'm gonna go. Nope, here's the right one, and I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Of course
So-
you are.
You're gonna go. Why don't you start with those? Because unfortunately, I have to use the bathroom again already.
Cool. Go do it.
What's it called? What's BPH?
BPH.
Ben plays a tune 2 minutes long while the Tainted sing along. Keeps the show rolling smooth, no rush. Mark mutes his mic so you can't hear the flush.
Mark is muted. So let me unmute him.
Stream. The reason I mute myself before I go is because I like to keep listening to what's going on, but I don't want everyone to hear me pee.
Yeah, I
It's been
managed
60 minutes since I last went, so I'll mute it and I'll be listening.
Fair enough. Yeah,
But you'll be listening to me.
Hey, Mark's gotta go. No interrupting the stream's flow. He'll be quick, won't take too long. He'll be done by the end of this song. Hey, Mark's gotta go. Mark's gotta go. Hey, Mark's gotta go.
So Nick and Brick asks, frequent urination can also be a sign of fat loss. Is Mark working out
Matt's
in a
not.
calorie deficit? The answer I think to that is, I mean, he works out, but that's not necessarily the issue. Mark's had this problem his entire life.
Correct.
Yeah.
But yes, and yes, because I don't eat breakfast or lunch anymore. I only eat dinner, and I work out 5 days a week. So perhaps that's perpetuating the problem.
Could be.
But also, I'm drinking pop and whiskey at the same time in a short amount of time, and that's probably what causes it on the stream. And so maybe I should, stop doing that, and I won't have to leave the stream so often
Could be. All right.
stream. Mhm.
Yeah. So our next segment, of course, is called Name Game, and it's based on the Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. They called it that for some reason we cannot fathom. Maybe it's because the boat was named Black Pearl. Black Pearl has some meaning we don't know. Maybe it's dirty in another language, or it means something in another language. We don't know.
I think because they changed the name of the syrup to Pearl Milling and not Aunt Jemima. I think there's a correlation between that because
I
it
have
has
no
to do with
idea.
syrup.
I have no idea. No, that's not it. It's stupid. That's what it is.
Okay, that's not it. Okay, that's not the game.
But we decided we'd come up with our own name game. And should I go first? Should I do this, Mark? Here.
Yeah, sure. Like mine's a little lame. I didn't really have a lot of time, so
let's do
but
this then,
whatever.
yeah.
But
Here we
like
go.
you had the solid. Okay, yeah. Okay.
All right. So the name game, if you've ever heard of it, it's the
What?
Mark, Bo Mark, Banana, Fana, Bo. Okay. Anyway, I was at the state fair, and there were the Dolly Pops
Uh-huh.
performing. They're like a kids group. One's named Dolly, and one's named Pop.
Is it like DALI? So there's like
Yes.
melting clocks on the. Okay.
I don't know, but anyway, they're doing the name game at the state fair, and my kids were not into it. But we were waiting for Rachel to get back with some donuts, and so they said, "Hey, if they come over and ask our names, should we tell them our real names?" I said, "You can go ahead and tell them that your name is Tucker." And if you play that out, you sometimes say a naughty word during the name game. I had two friends in elementary school when the name game was popular. One was named Tucker. The other one was named Mitch. So we did not play the name game with Tucker and Mitch. All right. However, we're going to play the name game. And how this is going to happen is I am going to show you a name that Lego is now using for a popular set, and you're going to have to tell me what the set is. And then after that, I am going to tell you why they changed the name.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to be doing today.
Thank goodness. Yes, that's what we need. So real quick, before we get into the game, just want to hit some of these. Alphonse brought up a great point. If he had his druthers, which has been my favorite word the last few weeks, and I haven't had a chance to say it tonight, so thank you, Alphonse. Says, as a product person, I'd have a bowl of water next to the Builds bowl, a fish bowl. And then Al Goff says he's the same. Thank you, brother. Amy Shell says, it wouldn't be the same if we didn't get sound breaks. Nick and Brick says, yes, alcohol inhibits anti-diuretic hormone. And Brick Dynasty says, the set is so good, I don't care what ridiculous name they gave it. Okay, fair enough, but we're still going to make fun of this.
Yes, we are. Okay, so Din Djarin's more beloved starship.
Oh, dear Lord. Who's Din Djarin? Is that a Star Wars?
Yeah, there's a lot of Star Wars in here. I'm just going to say.
Okay.
Because this is the kind of crap they do to Star Wars. This is like
okay.
This is totally like a licensed set thing that we're doing.
Din Djarin's more beloved starship. Brick Dad, do you have any idea what this might be?
Well, I'm gonna say that we're definitely not talking about the N1 Starfighter.
Or not. Yep, it's the Mando.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Din Djarin equals the Mando.
So.
So this would be the Razor Crest.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So why did we change the name?
Good guess there, Nick and Bricks. You nailed it.
Any thought?
I think
so. The Razor Crepe. Oh, go ahead, Brick Dad.
Well, I was just going to say, I think they didn't do that because they had plans, and we know how long Lego takes to design sets and stuff like that. And they were planning on doing the 3-in-1 Rhino. So I think they definitely wouldn't have used the Rhino because they had that set already in the works going ahead. So
yeah. Alphonse says Ben should throw some Animal Crossing ones in there for characters and locations. I'm going to guess, Ben, that it has something to do with I can't remember who suggested this. Perhaps it was Nick and Bricks. SEO, Tron. Maybe Tron said it. I don't know. Somebody did. They need to shove the character's name in there because Din Djarin is Mando. Oh, that's why people said Mando. I thought they were just shortening Mando. Good night, everybody.
Yep.
I'm done. I'm going to go sleep in the dog's bed right now.
Papa Rex suggests because Mando rarely shaves. So he's got like a thing against razors. You're kind of on the right track because the original name was the Razor Crest. But reason for name change, razors can cut things and cutting things can sometimes be bad or harmful. Din Djarin has 2 beloved space vessels, so Lego needed to make sure people were getting the right beloved space vessel. And also Lego really loves using popular characters' names in set titles, like a lot. So we couldn't say Razor. We had to say Starship instead. That was
Yellow X suggests the Shave One.
The Shave One. There you go. If it was a fire spray vessel, then it could have been the Shave One.
Yeah, that's true.
But in this case, everyone is staring at me through the window.
Wave
out in the living room. They're like, I don't know what the deal is. You can't see them, but they were all looking at me because I was talking so much. The Slave Crest. You can't call it that, Jesse. You're going the wrong way here.
Nick and Brick says 3-in-1 Rhino reminds me of the ACOB Dino song. Take me to your room and let me see your Rhino.
So the Dino.
The
shaved one. Everyone likes that.
If you watch the Animal Crossing stream, you would know that that's probably a song I should write.
Maybe. Okay, let's move on.
Maybe.
Let's move on. Disembodied appendages abode.
The Things Apartment. It's Things Apartment. Yeah.
Things Apartment.
Why would they leave the character name out of this one for SEO?
That's a good question. And let's see here. I asked Lego. Actually, I asked Stud had the Lego designers contacts. So I reached out and I said, "Hey, why'd you change this?" They said, "Thing is a person too, and being called thing is demeaning. Also, a boat is more universal word for place and translates better into 3 additional languages. Also, why is Lego making Wednesday sets again? Everyone is kind of confused about that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the pieces. It just doesn't make sense, you know?" That's what they said to me. So it's kind of weird,
Yeah.
but you know, it kinda
Understandable.
made sense. Yeah. All right. So after this one, we got Boba Fett's Desert Home. Boba Fett's Desert Home. What do we think?
That is the wasn't there a Jabba's palace that was like Boba Fett's
Boba Fett's throne room.
throne room? There we go.
Yeah, that's an option. Brick Dad.
Yeah. See, I was thinking the throne room thing also, but yeah, his desert home. You know, he was also a scavenger for a while, so I'm gonna have to go with the throne room.
Lego Team B says, "Don't you think it's time to return Stud's phone?" No.
No, that
no.
belongs to us now. Ownership
No.
is 9/10 of the law. Or
It's the
possession
official
is.
Brickworld phone now.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and also this.
It's not
That's
the game.
not the game.
You quiet.
Lego Team B. Watch yourself. Let's see.
Oh yeah,
here.
Sarlacc
Boba's
pit.
throne room.
That was his actual home.
We're
Sarlacc
all over
pit.
the company. The 3 of us on it at once.
We're all
It's-
clicking it. Here it
it's
is.
hilarious.
Here's the set.
Yes.
Boba Fett's Desert Home.
Nick and Brick's got it.
The actual name of the set, I believe, is Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit. Any idea why they changed the name?
Because Boba Fett searches better than
Yes.
Sarlacc Pit.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are right on it.
Look
And
at
here
me.
it is. The word pit is too scary, and Lego felt the word Sarlacc evoked a similar feeling to the word lactose. And they were afraid the dairy-free crowd would avoid the set. Also, Lego really, really, really likes to include popular character names and set titles.
I'm Sarlacc intolerant. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sarlacc intolerant. That was an issue.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
they're feeling to the chord, not the word. But this is what happens when you're translating Google from Dutch to English.
Yeah.
You know, some of those
You know,
Obviously,
worst case
yeah.
scenarios, things like that. You could come up with a company called Funhole if you don't look into word usage. And
You're
what
not
things
careful.
will mean.
So
Yeah.
Yellow X suggests the name $70 Pit. Hawkeye Lego Man
Boba's
says
Mosh Pit.
Boba's Mosh Pit. Yes.
Pit is too scary. You can't
I
say
think
that.
I think it's Nosh Pit.
Yeah, you can't say that. All right, so let's go to the next one here. Yeah, we've got more. Darth Vader's really big starship.
Death Star.
The Death Star. Good choice.
Or
Brick
the
Dad?
Imperial Star Destroyer. I don't know.
I really wonder about Lego marketing teams sometimes. Yeah, they make some interesting decisions.
We all do.
All right, here we go. That would be this.
The
The
Venator.
Executor Super Star Destroyer.
Yeah, oh, super. Sorry.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The reason they changed the name Destroyer is really aggressive word, and the adjective super suggests other Star Destroyers are far less super, which is not acceptable. Everything is super and awesome. Nothing is average or okay. Also, Lego really, 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 really loves using popular characters' names in its set titles. We already knew that, but it's confirmed.
Really, really, really. Okay.
It's confirmed. Okay,
It
how about
is
this
now.
one? At the Wizard's Home.
This is the Journey to Emerald City, or the.
No, this is Lord of the Rings.
Oh, is it?
The Hobbit. No.
What about the
Or is this
Tainted?
After who the
Harry's?
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
for Privet Drive.
Privet Drive, Nick and Brick says. Let's see. Other acceptable answer, Endor's Moon. Maybe, but that wasn't it. The Weasley House. Another thought. Well, let's see here. The actual answer is
Hey,
Mark got it.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah.
Is that
so
actually
why...
his home though?
Well, this is what they called it. And I want to know why you think they wouldn't go with. I believe the actual set title is Welcome to Emerald City. Go ahead, Mark.
I think it's because Lego really, 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 really likes putting characters' names in.
And there's a
set
wizard.
names. And what was it? Welcome to Emerald City.
I believe that is the title. Yes.
I think city may invoke fear of crime in some people.
Wow. You're getting good at this. So the answer is emeralds evoke a sense of classism.
I chose the wrong word.
You were close. You were very close.
All right, so we're not
Yeah.
adding
And Mr.
another
Rich
reading
was
for
sitting
everyone.
on emerald.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, here's this one. At the Wizard's Home.
Bag's End.
Bag's End. Okay. Brick Dad.
For Privet Drive.
I'm gonna, yeah, for Privet Drive.
Privet Drive.
Look at you.
All right.
Good job, Brick Dad.
So the actual name of the set is actually not for Privet Drive. It's just Privet Drive Aunt Marge's Visit.
Oh,
They
okay.
wanted to call it At the Wizard's Home. And why do you think we changed the name?
What's the name of the actual set now?
Privet
because
Drive, Aunt
with
Marge's Visit.
because with wizards, we don't include witches.
I think also the term visit could trigger people who have been abducted by aliens.
It's 100% possible. The actual answer is no one will remember this set's name is stupid. Let's be honest, that's true.
Oh, as a Harry Potter collector and fan,
You're
unfortunately, it
remember
is
that that's
true.
called
It is true.
Privet Drive, and actually this name changed. Look, it changed it to Private Drive. But whatever. Take
I know.
autocorrect.
Same thing happened in Nick and Bricks.
But whatever.
Brickworld
Yes.
Labs says, and people really like wizards. Jesse's Brick Galaxy suggested you meant Magisto's Manor, which is
Could've-
definitely a possibility.
Magisto could've been.
Alphonse says Harry Potter's Summer Prison. Yeah,
That's a
that
different.
would be a great
different name.
name for it. Yeah,
It's,
but,
yeah, but that's why they wanted to change the name on this one. Okay, we have one more. At Wizard's Home. I should say we have one more at Wizard's Home.
Bag's End.
Bag's End. All right. Brick Dad.
It's not Gandalf's home though, so that does make sense actually.
I'm gonna say the Weasley's house, the Burrow.
The Burrow. No.
Oh,
It's Barad-dûr. Why do you think they had to change the name of this set?
Because no one knows.
Because
how to
nobody could pronounce it.
You guys are both onto it. Lord implies a religious affiliation, which is not acceptable. In addition, rings are a Sonic thing, and Lego didn't want to cause confusion between Sonic and this lame set. Also, no one knows how to say Barad-dûr, so like whatever, man. So, this is what they told me. So, and it should have been Orthanc, but Sauron is also kind of wizardy.
That Red Eye Castle.
Through here. Yeah.
Yeah. Hawkeye Lego Man says, let's put into perspective how many Lego themes have wizards, even space wizards, mind you.
Yeah.
Just
Sauron
says,
isn't a wizard. I disagree. He certainly is. He's definitely a wizard. So he's not a wizard in the sense of, being called a wizard in the series, but he definitely uses magic. He's a wizardy guy.
Any idea here, Ben or Chris?
Barn doorism. I'm not sure what the barn door was, but
Barad-dûr.
Barn doorism. Bear doorism. Yeah.
Alphonse says giant adult toy model.
That's not the
been an
game, and that's
interesting
definitely
game.
not this stream.
that would have been a thing. All right, let's go to the next one because there's still more. I don't
did
know
you-
why, but there are.
What did Sean say earlier about mind to the gutter check?
Yeah, gutter check. Let's see here. Here's the next one. Vibrations caused by alternating areas of compression where particles are squeezed together and refraction where particles are spread apart traveling through a medium.
Refraction, right? Not rarefaction?
It says rarefaction, but it should say refraction. Yeah.
Okay. This is like the large particle collider.
That's a set?
No. What looks like that?
I don't know.
I'm not giving you a thumbs
Anybody
up.
else?
Well, it looks like a giant ring.
Well, let me put you out of your misery.
Thank you.
This is Soundwave.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
yeah.
So why did they change the name to this?
Because boombox is very generational, and they don't want to classify it as a boombox.
Hmm. No, the correct answer is because there was a great fear that children wouldn't know what a sound wave was without a scientific explanation. So
Oh,
they helped you.
that's a valid fear, really. Jesse Vikenberg says
Think so.
it's rarefaction when you're talking about sound waves.
Oh, it is rarefaction. This is why I copied it from
So-
Google, and this is what I came up with.
Rarefaction. So you're
I don't know if
adding
that's true or not, but whatever.
you're adding an R in there.
Whatever.
I'm gonna check.
Rarefaction. Whatever. Let's move on while Mark's doing that.
No, I want to know.
Star Wars Space Slugs Desert Drifter.
This is Jabba's sail barge.
Jabba's sail barge. That is correct. You were right. But why'd they have to change the name?
I have no idea. Chris?
The word drifter infers something that is not kindly to the people that were on the barge.
Maybe, but they changed it to this from sail barge.
Barge. There's something wrong with the word barge, perhaps?
Maybe.
It doesn't sail.
Let's find out. Jabba's a bad guy and isn't popular like Darth Vader or Boba Fett, so using his name will totally backfire. Also, would everyone even know this was from Star Wars if it wasn't in the title? Like, come on. They also caught wind that it was what Lepin was going to call their Star Plan set. So take that, Lepin. We got it first.
Barge makes Jabba self-conscious.
He's as big as a barge. Gaston's into it. Jabba is not.
Yellowick says they didn't want people thinking it was on sale.
Good point. Good point. I think for some reason I still have one more.
For some reason?
I do. So we're gonna go to it. I think we already know this one because we've already talked about this.
Pardon me.
Stripes Nemesis buildable ABS statue.
Gizmo.
Gizmo. Gremlin's Gizmo, but they couldn't call it this. And why do you think that is?
So I think is it because like the double entendre of a gizmo? Like it could just be like anything, or is there another character somewhere in the
Gizmo, by the way. His name's Gizmo.
Gizmo, forgot about that.
You keep being told.
Isn't there a character named Gizmo in DuckTales?
Gizmo Duck, yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was a little robot that was made out of a wine opener.
Well, Gizmo Duck he's the one that says blathering blatherskite and all the armor flies onto him. Yeah. So the actual answer, since you're not on this at all, is the cute character's name from Gremlins was Gizmo? Also, Gremlins is a scary name, but Stripe is not. So that makes more sense. Also, it was a creative decision between the designers and Warner Brothers. Also, they wanted to make sure everyone knew this was made from some other material since Stripe's Nemesis looks so cuddly and cuddling ABS is not super funsies all the time. Also, this looks so real. Lego wanted everyone to know this is a statue and it would not sing and dance or something on its own.
Also,
they didn't want to put a disclaimer on. So I think Lego nailed it. They were like, these names are not sufficient. We should change them. And they came up with, great creative decisions to give better names to these dumb sets.
They're not wrong.
Yeah. 100% they're right. 100%. All right, so where are we at now?
Bathroom break?
Cool. Already?
Sorry. Yeah.
All right.
I'm exhausted and
All right.
drinking. Okay, so I have to pee a lot. Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna play this one. Here we
Shoot
go.
me.
You better pee fast because you were cutting off 20 seconds.
Daddy Ben, oh he loves his space. Lego ships in orange all in place. But Mara's size, they're all the same. And why that beard, it's just a shame. Orange ships, computers galore. Mara dreams of something more. In Legoland, where dreams take flight. Orange or not, they'll get it right. Daddy, your ships are lame. All of them look the same. And your beard, such a disgrace. Maybe just one short hair on your face.
I spend too much time working on them.
And sometimes you just don't do them. Because you working on them.
Yeah.
And your beard.
And my beard.
And your mustache.
I'll get back in the photo so everyone can see.
Ugh.
Alright.
It should be more like one of those French ones that is in the movies, like squirrels.
Like a little villain mustache?
Yes, you need that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mara. Thanks for the rant.
Or you just need
Good
one
job.
little hair.
It takes too long for you to build them. Focus, get it done, concentrate, Daddy Ben. One more word about your beard. Come on, Daddy, it's so weird.
And they don't have different size ranges, which they should. And they they all have computers in them. Like, it's disgusting.
Orange spaceships make it end. Listen, friend, it's not a trend. Orange beard, that's the trend. Make it happen. I love you, Daddy Ben. I love you, Daddy Ben.
So Lego Team B points out that also was used a lot by the designer. Yeah, they had several reasons why they wanted to call that set Stripes Nemesis ABS Buildable Statue. Also, YOLO X points out that Mattel uses some metal parts in some of their sets now. So throwing in ABS was important. You didn't want people to think that that thing was made out of fluffy stuff or metal.
Yeah.
Falco Rich says that in the cartoon, Soundwave was like palm size, so he was more like a Walkman. There's actually a new transformer named Blaster, which transforms into a boombox. There's 0% chance Lego would want somebody named Blaster, though. That just sounds
Oh dear Lord.
Trouble.
There's so many wrong connotations
so many reasons you don't want
of that. Yeah, no, we don't.
Mark wants to ask us now, what's in a name? So we're still here in the name game segment. And
Yeah, we're
Mark,
stuck here.
we're ready for it.
I'm like, we're gonna be here all night. Yeah, I sure am.
Maybe.
So mine's a little bit like less thoughtful
Okay, good.
and not as structured and maybe a little all over the place.
My favorite.
Yeah. So what's in a name? It's a little bit of a game as well for you guys. So what I've done here is come up with alternate names for Lego sets that they've decided to change the names to, perhaps retrospectively. Like maybe these sets aren't sold anymore. And why would they want to, retcon history in this way?
Good
I
idea.
don't give you an answer for that, actually. I just come up with alternate titles for sets.
Aw.
And they're mostly out of production sets. So just to let you know, I was nowhere near as fun as Ben. So I just gave you alternate titles, and you guys have to guess what sets these are. So if you're ready to go, I'm ready for you. So let's hit it. So what's this one? Data obsessed psychopath.
Data obsessed psychopath.
You guys are going to do so well at this, by the way.
Data obsessed psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
Who always needs more data? More data.
Yeah.
More data.
Yes. Think of characters that say that in that voice.
Yeah. More data.
Don't think of that, actually, because I have no idea what you're doing.
And a psychopath, someone who's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm concerned that Lego would use the term psychopath in a set.
It makes more sense, though, this way, I think.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I got nothing.
Chris?
Oh,
Sorry. I thought you gave me a gave up. So
I did. I gave up.
Infomaniac.
Obviously, you
course.
guys, it was the character
Wow,
polygon
yeah.
that was produced to promote creator Lego Logo, the computer program that they came out with like for a hot minute in 1999. How could you not think of this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is it amateurs?
I think if they had called him data obsessed psychopath, I would have remembered him much better.
I know why I didn't directly correlate this one, because I remember what I was doing in '99 when this set came out, and I was overseas in the military.
Okay.
He was
Oh,
probably getting
and-
exposed to radiation
Yeah,
And also, it was probably,
and shooting things.
I don't know if they released this overseas because like the operating systems probably weren't compatible. Potentially. Okay, well that makes sense. I forgive you. I forgive you both for this.
I don't know.
How about this one? Ridiculous s'mores campfire with even stupider robot.
Oh boy. Hmm.
Okay, that
I'm
first
not
one was
sure.
hard. This one is way easier than the last one, I think.
Are you sure?
I don't know, because there's probably been 7 of these sets.
There's been a lot of s'mores in Lego sets lately.
Yeah.
This
we
is
have
the typewriter with the flowers.
Yeah, ridiculous s'mores campfire with even stupider robot. We've got a lot of s'mores. I mean, I think maybe we gotta go with this one.
Dear evil robots, did you think I wouldn't hear you creeping up to snatch my rings? And my s'mores? Snooze you lose, egghead. Got a jet. Sonic.
But maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a bad guess. Like, you might think that it's 77001 Sonic the Hedgehog's
might.
Campfire Clash.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Ridiculous s'mores campfire with even stupider robot.
Yeah.
You might also think perhaps that it was actually Legin's set, Sonic the Porcupine's Bonfire Bash, but both of those guesses would be wrong because it's actually Creator 3-in-1 Late Night Campfire Chaos.
Where's the I see the robot. He's like a
It's a Roomba.
He's like a Roomba. Yeah.
Why would you bring a Roomba to a campground?
To clean up.
It's even
obviously.
stupider. I know. Yeah, obviously, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But
He snuck in because he's an evil robot.
What can
Super,
may I
super
ask?
evil.
yeah,
May I ask what's the 3-in-1? This
Oh,
is
it's-
obviously the main model.
it's this. So I would say one thing: ChatGPT has gotten a lot better at like making human images and like landscape images, but not Lego. Haven't done this for a while, and I was pressed for time this week, so I did this. I opened up a studio file and was like, I'll build this and I'll drop it into a lifestyle shot. No, I did not. I did not end up with that sort of time. So about like at 2:30 a.m., I was like, just tell me what this would look like. So I have some questions for you here.
Yeah.
So it offered Hal. I shouldn't call it because its name is Hal. His
Yeah.
name is Hal.
His name.
One of my best friends
Their
in the
name
world.
is Hal.
Yes. Asked me if I wanted to see the other three creations that this 3-in-1 would do, and I was like, sure, let's see it. So this, of course, is a picture on the box. This right here, the Late Night Campfire Chaos, is this same
Yeah,
set.
it's similar, but
Can't
not quite
you-
the same. Yeah.
Can't you see with this giant wiener with a hand sticking out of the end? Did this wiener
That's what's
eat the
sticking out of the
fourth-
end.
Did it eat the fourth person? Is that the
Maybe.
remnants of this shirtless guy here? I don't know. But
I'm not
also,
sure.
it was
He's got the green hat on now too.
he took it.
Papa Rex asks, was that a camp toilet on wheels in the first pic? No, it was a
No.
Roomba.
A Roomba. Which don't you bring that camping with you?
Yeah, he wanted to know what the white stuff was coming out of the sausage. We've been told it's a hand. I'm not sure that we can trust this, but that's what we've been told.
There's something viscerally wrong about
I do like how
whatever that
Roof-
turned into.
I like how Rooftop Party Pizza has a raccoon.
Okay, thank
But
you.
the
That
camp
was my,
one doesn't.
my next question
Yeah.
was raccoon question mark. What is
Raccoon?
that? It's like a Scottish terrier
That's
bred
kind of like a
with
raccoon.
a raccoon. Yeah. And it's not a rooftop pizza party. It's a rooftop.
Root pop. Yeah, a root pop.
Very
I
nice.
do like backyard barbecue brawl.
Do
I'm
you?
not sure
happening?
what's happening between the wacky bun that I assume is supposed to be a hot dog and whatever that guy is holding. It kind of seems like he's trying to put ketchup on the hot dog, and the other guy's like, "I'm gonna brawl you."
But it also doesn't not look like the hot dog has a tongue and is trying to eat.
You're right. It doesn't also not look like that.
So it does not look like that. All right.
Well, and they're holding it over the Roomba. It's not a campfire; it's a Roomba between them. So
I think that's supposed to be a barbecue, which isn't that what your
Oh.
grill looks like? Yeah. I mean, Papa Rex,
Yes.
great question. Great.
Why is that thing segmented, man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
It's
So
ribbed
moving
for-
on.
It's ribbed for their pleasure.
Cool staircase. Even cooler name. Everything else is what the fuck?
Cool staircase. Let me think of a Lego set, if we're even doing that, that
yeah,
has a cool staircase. Let's see here.
Thank you for the
Even
banner, by the way.
cooler name. Everything else is WTF.
Apologies to sensitive viewers. I got lazy. No, I ran out of
This one.
time. Yeah, this one's going to be hard for both of you because I don't think either one of you is Ninjago fans.
Oh, what was a cool? There was a cool staircase Ninjago fan one. Cooler name.
Yeah, I didn't know this until I looked up the names of weird sets. So
Okay.
I would love to phone a friend and call
Tiger
Stud City.
Fang Widow Island.
I know, right? I'd like either it's Stud City or TJ to be here right there. You're good guess because it's an actual Ninjago set name there, Ben, but you're not right.
Okay.
I'll let you both off the hook. It's 71717 Journey to the Skull Dungeons, which has a great, amazing name.
Yeah.
But are there skulls in this? Like, what makes this the Skull Dungeon? I'm sure this would make more sense to us if we knew the storyline of Ninjago and all like 78 years of Ninjago history at this point.
Yeah. This branch off series was actually interesting because they had a game associated with it. You see the little hearts there. You could like get the hearts.
Yes.
You could like spin the little top and roll.
That's why
like a dice roll.
That's why everything to me is what the fuck, because I don't know what those gold hearts are there for.
Yeah.
I don't know why that thing, because if you
I'm telling you.
But here's
so there was a skull dungeon at the center of the game.
Okay.
That was a different set, not this one. So this year you're just journeying.
This is just the journey
dungeon.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
But there's a cage. So I was like, well, is that the dungeon part of it? And there's lava, which is cool.
Lava
But there's
is
also
cool.
like neon green flames, which make me think it's some sort of like sewer gas leak. And I don't think lava and sewer gas like mix well.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why there would be a lot of skulls, but also there's no skulls, just a couple bones in a pot.
Yeah. The other set I believe is called the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon.
And let's be clear, this character is a badass. This is a great character
troll
right here.
is awesome.
Yes. Love Lego trolls.
I totally have a few. I've bought more than one of a set. Purchased more than one set of the actual Skull Dungeon because it's ridiculously awesome.
And this is where Lego set images fail us, because this is the picture that shows how cool that staircase is. It's hinged, so you can put it in any direction you want. Obviously, to be part of this game board, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it puts the villain up at the top of his, like, all right, so he's the one controlling all this. It was the first time I noticed him because I didn't actually see him in this shot. But it makes this like spinjitzu thing with like the dice part of it make even less sense because it's just laying on its side. Like, you put this figure in this and just dump him down. Yeah,
you
of course.
spin it, and then like what are you supposed to be seeing? Like, is it
good question?
Which part is up?
Yeah.
And by the way, you can if you take yours out here for a second, we can add the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon up on here.
Sure.
Look how sweet this thing is. Don't you want 6 of that set? Look how sweet that thing is.
I'd like 7 because I don't like the number 6.
You're right. Wouldn't you like 8 of this set? Look how sweet this thing is.
8's too high.
Okay. Wouldn't you like
You could
4
totally
of
make
this set?
a He-Man set out of this.
Yes.
Yeah, this is like Castle Grayskull's cousin.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep. But there it is. That's a classic. Okay, I'll take this out so you can get back to what's in the name.
Yeah. Sky Blue Crayon versus Predatory Arachnid.
Ooh, Sky Blue Crayon.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds like a Ninjago set again as well.
It's actually not, though.
This is Harry Potter.
Arachnid could be. So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Arachnids are not just spiders. You might think spider, but arachnids can also be scorpions. Scorpions are. I don't recall a Sky Blue Crayon, but I feel like I should.
I feel like you should too. I really feel like you should.
Airplane versus a scorpion.
Did you say blue airplane?
I don't know. So you said crayon, like a rocket ship, maybe a rocket ship.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I see what you're going for.
Elves water dragon. I don't think so.
I don't think so
And
either.
This is versus.
Yeah.
Well, just keep in mind that we're looking at older retired sets too, because that was one of the things Mark said to begin with. So older sets in that respect. So
Sky Blue Crayon sounds to me like it's a light blue rocket ship. Or I guess it's just the color. I'm assuming plain. It doesn't have to be. This could be underwater as well, or on land for all I know. It's just light blue and it looks like a crayon. I don't know. Oh, the Scorpion Prison Cave.
In the Crayola Nights.
Yes, the Jelly Bean Nights is actually what most people call
Jelly Bean Nights. I thought they were...
them. That's okay.
I mix it up in my memory.
Yeah, but the
I was
Scorpion.
I was
got the
thinking the
Scorpion.
Dodo Airlines set. So,
Yeah, this thing's terrible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't a full cran. That was a cran missing the second wing. So,
okay.
Yeah.
all right. So I told you I didn't do great at this.
Looks like a dream set. This
You're not
almost
wrong.
does.
So this is called Scorpion Prison Cave, which again, just like the Skull Dungeon, I was expecting a dungeon lined with skulls, and I was like, that's not what this is. And Scorpion Prison Cave, I was like, oh, there's gonna be a bunch of scorpions in some sort of like cell.
I mean, at least there's one
Not
Scorpion.
that. Yep. And there is a cell, but again, they have this weird thing. Just like, by the way, what is with Lego putting cages on chains
Yeah, it's fun.
for their stories? Yeah,
I think they were fans of Willow and they remember Mad Mortigan in a cage
Yeah,
with the
it must-
chain, and they're like, yeah,
it's some
haven't
sort of
got over
trope.
it yet.
It's definitely some
sure.
sort of trope. Yeah, definitely. And
sure.
Lego loves it because we also saw it in like the Knight's Kingdom, not the Knight's Kingdom, but the castle where they made the tertiary line, the trolls. There's also like the maiden was in a cage hanging from a chain from something,
course.
right? Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't it?
And
All right.
it only kind of looks like a cave. I mean, that looks like a portcullis to like an entrance to a castle. So sort of a cave. There are
Built
rocks
into
on
some
the side,
rocks, I guess?
I don't know.
Yeah, but like this should be rock then, not the same color as like the castle, unless it's like some sort of onyx.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
Scorpion Knight sounds cool. The heraldry sounds interesting. This set sucks.
Yeah.
This set is stupid.
Yes, you can
This
say
set-
that
This sucks and it's stupid.
because you're not wrong. What is going on here? What is this?
Can I ask another question?
Yes,
Are the
I'll allow it.
are the scorpions pincers? Are those magnet holders with no magnet in them?
I believe so.
What the fuck?
Yeah, thank you. So as I said here, everything else is what the fuck.
Yeah.
But not for that one, but it applies here.
Oh, I did not buy this set, and I am not
Neither did
sad.
I.
This is
No.
not my wife. I saw this at Bricks and
No.
Minifig. I would say, "Thank you, sir. You may keep this."
Right.
I'd say,
Yeah, I would too.
Mhm.
Not sure what's going on here. Little bulbs,
I
flat.
don't know either.
I don't. Yeah.
Give me some pareidolia there.
Oh,
Looks
it's
like
a
an
portcullis.
open
That's
mouth
why.
with
But
some
yeah,
eyes.
exactly. Yes, but
Yeah,
it
it's
has
like a
a
robot
very
face.
large forehead. Yeah.
Very large.
All right. So pyramid of fangs.
Pyramid of fangs.
Uh-huh.
A pyramid of fangs. Pyramid.
Hmm.
Well, we had pyramids.
We did.
We had some deserty themes.
Yes. In what lines did we have those pyramids and deserty themes?
We had some adventurers. We also had, mostly the adventurers.
Yeah, that's not a bad place to lean.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Prince
they
of
did
Persia?
have.
What's that?
No, they didn't have any pyramids in those though. They did have a pyramid with like a scorpion on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
He was like scorpioning
Okay.
scorpioning on down on stuff. But did he have fangs?
That was the second
Hero's
wave.
Quest.
Hero's Quest. Yes, exactly.
Hero's Quest.
Pharaoh's Quest. Yeah.
There's one called Scorpion Pyramid.
Mm.
I don't know if that's fangy enough though.
I don't think they have. They probably do because they
They bite, but
yeah, they bite. Do they bite with their? Their claws probably aren't poisonous.
they sting
They
with
have
their
a
tails. The
They have a-
tail that's got the
yes.
sting.
Thank you. You're right.
Psh. Yeah.
Yep.
But that
Mhm.
doesn't mean Lego wouldn't give them fangs.
So Al Goff is lost on all these. I got back into Lego a year before the Black Pearl came out. No one's supposed to be found on these. I don't think anyone's going to get these based on what I did.
Pincers aren't Technic gearboxes. No, they look like the magnet pieces.
No, not at all. I mean, look at them. Hold on, sorry.
They're so stupid.
Where's my mouse? No, those gearboxes. No,
Okay, well, maybe.
I don't mean to guffaw at this.
I'm just saying, whatever they are, they're a stupid piece because they don't even pincer.
I mean, I think
Damn
someone can look it up for us. Actually, in the meantime,
Yeah.
they do look like that.
8876.
They do look like the magnet holders, but they might be.
They might be.
There
too
might
big.
be a gearbox I'm unaware of.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
All we
here-
know for sure is that set is stupid.
Right. So you might think, which you obviously don't, that this was
Oh, Temple of Anubis, because it looks like it has fangs.
yes
100%.
5988 Temple of Anubis, which was Adventurers, not the
Was it
Pharaoh's Quest.
Alright.
But no, this is what they renamed retrospectively. This set 90880 Gators Are Scared of Cats. And if you didn't watch ACOM on Thursday night, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
But if you did, you like this. Anyway, last one. Venereal disease fever dream.
Okay. And by the way,
Yes.
they are indeed, it appears to be the magnet holders in that set.
Thank you for checking.
It was very important that I looked that up for everybody.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Magnet holders with no magnets. What a bunch of jerks. Okay, venereal disease fever dream.
Well, a scorpion's claws don't like suck anything in, so fair enough that they didn't include the magnets there. Yeah.
Right, but the problem is that those are now stuck like this, little C's. They don't pincer.
Pew, 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 pew. Yeah,
Pincers are
exactly.
supposed to pincer.
No, it was just enough. That was a weird error for them.
Yeah.
Nothing about that line was good. Let's be honest.
Lego Team B also found it. Yep, magnet piece 2607.
Thank you, Lego Team B.
Let's see here. What gives us a fever dream? Well, almost anything in Time Twisters. Let's see here. Mark with the deep cuts on Cats versus Gators. I guess I missed it. I'm gonna have to go back and listen again.
Well, it was a late ass night. Thursday was a hard night to watch ACOB. And it happened maybe 2 hours after the first hour or so.
The second, when they were in the
Like
second part.
End of the night, yes.
All right. BD favorite dream.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I'm struggling.
No, Lego Team B. It's this, of course. It's Monster Crab Clash.
Yeah, no, I wasn't on that one.
Yeah. And why would you be?
Yeah.
I looked at that for a second and I was like, what? And now I'm like, oh.
I'm out. That is my last one.
Hey, Allison, I just went blurry.
You did.
What happened?
Hold on. Clean my glasses. There we
me
go.
too.
Look at that. There I am.
Hey, yeah, perfect.
How
Works.
did I make that work? That was amazing. Okay. Well, that was naughty at the end, but that's okay. Let's see here.
It wasn't naughty. It was concerning.
That's true. If you've got one that size, you definitely need to go see a doctor.
You have other problems if you have one that size.
Yes. You need to go see a doctor and an exterminator and a priest.
You need to find Ron Perlman from the first what was the kanji movie? Pacific Rim.
Ah.
Yeah.
You definitely need one of those Jaegers. You need a Jaeger to fight that thing off. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Like a
All right,
Jaeger?
here we go. Nearly the same. That
Ooh,
means it's
here we
time
go.
for close calls.
I think I should start because I have
Cool, let's
no
do it.
Lego ones in here.
All right.
All right, so let's do it. I warned you guys about this, and give me a second to set this up. But here's the first question of the night: is the dog that bit Orion an asshole dog, a dog that needs patience and training, or both an asshole dog that needs patience and training? An asshole dog and a dog that needs patience and training.
Okay, let's put that poll up.
Give me like 90 seconds.
I'm gonna just throw in there that I'm pretty sure this is not going to be even close to a close call.
Better not be.
Yeah. So it's and if you depending on the results, yeah, I'm just gonna throw this banner up there.
So we found another bite. She had something sticking out of the side of her head, and I thought it was like, I don't know, schmutz. and I pulled it, and it was attached to her head. I'm like, what is this? It was a scab. She got bit on the head as well as her ear.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I hadn't put any Neosporin on it,
Yeah.
and somehow she did okay. It didn't get
good.
infected. The raised hair went away. I saw the raised hair. I thought it was a scratch. I'm like, it'll go away eventually. And it turns out, what's going on, Ben?
Ben has poochers.
Oh, a pooch.
This is my sister's dog, our little family pup, Aria.
Hello,
Look how
Aria.
cute Aria is. So here's Aria making friends. I would pick Aria up, but Aria doesn't like being held by people that's not her owner. She does like licks though and kisses. She's very sweet. She's a nice puppy.
Oh, she looks amazing. Is she a border collie?
She's a mini Australian Shepherd.
That was gonna be
okay.
my next guess was gonna be Aussie, but I wouldn't guess Mini.
Yes.
Because Mini throws me off every time.
Yeah, so she did not get bit by another dog, but she's the sweetest. There she is. So we got our puppy on stream tonight. She asked if she could come on today. She said, "Hey, could I come on later?" I said, "Of course you can, Ari. Look at her
That's
little kitsies."
Perfect
No,
timing.
she says.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Aria.
Aw. Aria, is she named after Game of Thrones, or is she named after like someone in your family, an opera singer?
No, she is named eventually through a series of negotiations after Arya from Game of Thrones.
There we go. Nice.
So, mhm.
So the other family members were like, "No, it should be the opera song."
It's just my sister and her
Oh, okay.
fiance who named the dog, but she's like our mascot because none of the rest of us have dogs that are that friendly that come with everywhere. My sister doesn't have kids; it's her fur baby, so Arya gets to come to
Aw.
things.
I
My
get
other
that.
sister has some dogs, but she has some actual children, so you know.
So she
you know
has
how it
people who
is.
can watch her dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So Arya comes with the other dogs; they don't. So anyway,
Yeah, Brickworld Labs here is not wrong. So this guy, by the way, so the question is not who is the asshole, because this guy was trying to get one of our friends, to watch his dog while he left town, and he hadn't been to the park in a year. And in that time, his dog had become leash aggressive. He did not know that his dog had also become off leash aggressive.
Ooh.
And the first dog he came into contact with was Orion. He learned real quick. So he offered to take care of the vet bills. We called our vet and sent pictures over email, and they taught us how to clean it. And once I cleaned it, the bleeding was so dogs' ears have a lot of veins in them. So she was bleeding profusely, but we just needed to clean it, and that helped stop the bleeding. And the bite marks were actually pretty small. Like he got the edge of her ear. So it didn't need stitches, which is why we sent this picture to our vet. And then the bite on her head, I didn't notice till today, but I told him that it wasn't as bad as it seemed, as she was bleeding out of her ear at the park, and both of us were like, "What do we do?" And he said, "Okay, but if it gets infected or anything else, and you have to take her back, the offer still stands to like take care of the vet bills." So he was actually a pretty good dog owner. That I've had a reactive dog. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. And he did it right. The dog itself is still an asshole. Like,
yeah. Some dogs can be assholes. Sorry. It's
Yeah.
just true. Some people might say no bad dogs, only bad dog owners. There are some dogs that are assholes. I'm sorry.
That is true,
Yeah.
yes.
there is a bit of nature versus nurture, and for a lot of it, it is nurture that shapes a dog, but there's definitely instincts. Each breed has a different instinct. If you've ever known an Akita, they're incredibly possessive, and they will attack someone they don't know, no matter how well they're trained. If you take something that's theirs and they don't know you, they will attack you. Corgis, if you know a corgi, you know what I'm talking about. I won't even go into it. Like they are bred for certain reasons, and those reasons just like kind of trickle down through generations after generations. So we thank you, everyone. 73%. That dog is an asshole that needs patience and training. Yes, I agree with that. I love dogs. Once you know that that's their nature, there are a lot of ways. When someone's like, "Well, we had to take them to a farm," I'm like, "No, you did. No, you did not. A friend of ours at the park had a corgi that was very, very uncooperative and like started biting everybody. But that's a common thing with corgis. Like they're trained to breed cattle. So they're trained to be tough but they're only like 27 pounds or so average. And so like they'll bite what they want to move or do what they want, or like that's how they're bred. And so our friend finally found a place to like rehome this dog. That was this farm where the person who owned it was like, yeah, we're a corgi rescue because so many corgis bite and can't be like domesticated fully. And if we can't find a home for them or retrain them, they're just going to live here happy for the rest of their lives. If you are looking for this, I can't remember the name of it, but it's in Ohio. So if you have a corgi that you are frustrated with, and Orion has many corgi friends at the park. So it's not to say that every corgi, but it is more common than other breeds to be like, I'm not going to listen to you. I have to herd cattle. So anyway, another dog question here. Is a vocal dog cute or annoying? And let me give you an example of Orion's
I've
voice.
heard this one. Here we go.
So that she's at the park with her friend Penny, and she's trying to tell Penny to play keep away with her. And Penny wanted to play, but she didn't feel like playing keep away because it was her toy. And so she was just leaving Orion alone. Like, you can play with my toy. And Orion was like, but
tipping her
I
hand here.
want to play.
Amy says, so cute.
Let the dog have their voice. I've had a couple people, like a handful of people over the 3 years that I've had Orion, ask if I could stop her. And I'm like, I can't, because we don't have a command for shut up, because we let her have her voice. So I'm very solidly in the first camp here.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, Lego Team B had a discussion with Orion.
Yes.
And it was one of the best in Brickworld. So I was apparently boring. Orion was very interesting.
She's talky.
Yeah.
And she does this with Cheeto. She does this with Marty and Leah. She does this with Matt and I. When she's happy, she'll give you some talk. And it sounds a little something like, it's just a little rumble with a little squeak. With a little growl, I guess. She gives a little bass reinforcement that she likes you. And she did that to Chris and Jess pretty quickly.
That's good.
She saw them at the park. They saw her at the park. I mean, talking with one of her friends. That's right. She got vocal with Rocky. They were there with Rocky. And so she tells Rocky to stay away from her. So she sets a boundary. And they got to hear a lot of Orion's voices. Anyway, I love this dog too much, so I shouldn't have done 2 close calls about this, because now I'm just rambling.
So Brickbuilt Lab says Corgi, they talk more than any other dog besides maybe Huskies.
Huskies are so vocal.
Alex wants a third option, which is vocal is okay and fun, but you can't talk over them, then it's enough. You know, a vocal dog that is attached to my brother and has anxiety. Oof.
Ooh, that can be hard. However, at the time, that's not the game, and I can't find the banner for that.
Well, it's towards the bottom, Mark.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, found it. Oop.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we have a full minute and a half left, and let them have their voices at 100%. Alex, who's looking for a third option, hasn't voted yet, probably.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's not the game, Alex, and maybe we would say this to you as well.
Button.
Alex, you're cute, but you're not on the list. That option's not on the list, Alex. It's just not there, bud.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're cute, but you're not on the list, man.
The protective thing can be really rough too. That needs some heavy training to get like someone who's latched onto a person that way to stop protecting that person. So yeah, I think I can go ahead and end this even with 22 seconds left. We're sitting there at 100%. And again, I love my dog too much. Oh, someone just changed it. So we're ending the poll. with
The one vote off.
yeah, exactly. Let the dog have their voice at 91%, and 8% said dogs should be quiet with 12 votes. That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Okay.
Oh, Hawkeye put his vote in, so it was him. Thank you.
Ooh,
Thank you.
Hawkeye.
Oh, he gave a little tear. So last one. Which is more disturbing to show up at your home, a Mugway or an Iwoke?
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess there'll be some interesting votes here since neither of those are things, but that's okay. I guess I would rather have a Mugway.
I'm going to have to go the opposite of you, Ben, with an iWalk because I'm an Android user and we don't. I don't do I stuff here. So,
Yeah. What does an iWalk do? Is it like an electronic wok where you can like cook a delicious Chinese noodle dish?
No, I'm sorry, you guys. It's a Mogwai or an Ewok.
Oh,
sorry, I disguised their names.
Sorry. I guess I'd take a Mogwai. I'd send that Mogwai packing because too much work.
So
Ewok can talk and fight off the Imperials for me. So
Ewok is winning at 100%. So the only vote must be from Brick Hive at this point.
yeah. So I would say more disturbing. We're gonna go with the first one. The one I would want or take in would be the Ewok.
100%. I agree with you.
Yeah. Even if they had the spear, I'd be like, it's fine. You're gonna fight off an Imperial for me. Just don't roast me over the fire, right?
Yeah.
So
while this vote plays out, I'm gonna use a bathroom break here real quick. Sorry.
I can't bring something into my home that will worship 3CPO.
He
I have
tells a
hard
good
time with
story though.
Well, obviously, yeah, and yeah. So
and he can levitate. I mean, how cool was that?
well, very true. Very true.
Let's see here. The Mogwai doesn't murder people like the Ewoks. Well, they do if you feed them after midnight or get them wet. Then all kinds of craziness happens. And then let me tell you, those gremlins, they are not a friendly sort. Even if they have adorable names like Stripe.
My biggest concern with the Mogwai is at what time can you start feeding it? Does it start at sunrise or?
Yeah, because it's always after midnight. Like, what's going on?
It says after midnight, but it doesn't clarify when can you start feeding them again. And do you wash them? Do you dry shampoo or?
I don't know. They're dry clean only.
Okay.
Dry clean only. If one gets into the mud and there's water in the mud, maybe that's it. Is you can't put water on them, so you can never get them dirty.
Yeah.
So, they're like I have not given our cat a bath because he cleans himself, and maybe saliva doesn't count as water. I don't know.
No. Yeah.
But
okay. Now
I guess we'll find out which one you don't want at your house more from the vote.
Well,
but
and
yes, get your votes in because that's going to end soon. So.
That's why they can't remake this movie because they couldn't trick him into feeding them after midnight because the clock got unplugged. We all have battery operated atomic clock
phones and whatever else
after midnight somewhere.
Yeah,
it's true. This is why we're confused.
Yeah. And what time zone is Papa Rex just said? Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We don't know.
Greenwich Mean Time?
Yeah. And are they aware
of
daylight savings time? Good question.
Do they know daylight savings time?
Yeah. Has Ben Franklin, was he around when the Mugwai were deciding that this was a rule?
Mugwai.
And actually it wasn't the Mugwai who decided any of this. It was the people, the gods that created them to test humankind.
Ewok wins with 53%, and Mugwai loses with 46%.
Mugwai was close. I don't want them the Mugways as this were, because I don't want gremlins. I'm sorry.
The question was, which is more disturbing to show up at your home? So.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's the implication of getting gremlins that's so disturbing for Mugwai about me. For me, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, the Iwoks, you're just kind of like, hey, guys, nice to see you.
I have an ex-wife that I wouldn't have a problem with, getting a Mugwai wet. So
go kill an ATST for me, All right, we ready for some more close calls? Here we go. Or as Copper Valley likes to say, she usually shows up right about now and says, "It's time for polls." That's what she calls it.
And we do start polls for this, so
Yeah. So here's
It
my
works.
first question: have you ever eaten Taco John's? The two options are potato ole, and the other option is taco who. Now I asked this for two reasons. First, Taco John's, founded in Wyoming, is now headquartered in Minneapolis, Minnesota, because apparently Minnesota has more Taco John's than any other state.
yeah.
That was news to me. And second, every time I go to Brickworld on the way out there, I end up stopping at one of two Taco John's on the ways, and I eat Taco John's on my way to Brickworld. So I just thought about Brickworld and Taco John's this week.
I have a theory here. You are trolling us, and there's no such thing as Taco John's.
Incorrect. Taco
Really?
John's is a thing, and it is full of potato ole. If you know what a potato ole is, you know what Taco John's is. Brick Dad's
Ben,
with me here. I can.
Are
see
you
it.
familiar with Del Taco?
I've heard of Del Taco. I
No, that
think
way.
I've even accidentally eaten there once.
Okay. See, I'm not familiar with Taco John's. I literally just searched to find
Same.
out because I am not familiar with Taco John's. But
Man.
I Taco who?
I'm a big Taco Who here. Yeah.
Right, you guys are both going Taco who. Let's see here. I've had a Taco John's across from the circus building in my hometown for as long as I can remember in Peru, Indiana.
This has been the night of animal poop.
Yeah,
I hope they poop on their fur can't wash it off.
you can't.
Speaking of Taco
Hawkeye's
John's,
wrong.
what does Mogwai poop look like? What is he wrong about? Sorry.
He says, I have, but it's spelled Bell, not John's. You're incorrect. The best tacos are out what? Are out west or out
West.
something? We don't know. West. Yeah, I'm
West.
sure it's true. We had our Taco John's, but it closed, says Brickbuilt Love. Grade D meat or local roadkill was a
Brook about
suggestion.
lobs. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's the next
Taco
close
Bell
call.
quality, so it's not anything great. It's fast food, but they do have potato olays.
I'm sorry. It's Taco Bell quality, so it's not anything great.
See, what's this
I'm
person
sorry,
saying?
sir. We banned for less.
Yes, we
okay?
have. I think that there are a lot of misconceptions about Taco John's and Taco Bell. I'm going to be honest.
I can't find it, but this banner is for you, sir.
Yes. You're cute, but you're not on the list. It's a little disturbing because the one you're looking for is literally like right above it.
No, that's not.
That wasn't the one you wanted anyway.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, we got 30 seconds left, and it looks like Taco Who is winning. It's 60% right now.
Well, okay. I mean, this is
You can't
interesting.
go out to Southern California and find the Berto's line of taco restaurants. Alberto's, Roberto's, Alberto's. They're all Berto's taco shops. So you just have to look for the name to see what the prefix is. But they're all the same. So,
Sir, you can't at me that way right now. That's not my name. A Mexican restaurant.
is going to have better Mexican, but at 2 a.m. Taco Bell or John's is great. And Taco John's has superior potatoes. Thank you, Alphonse Suit Person.
Who
This
said
is why we're friends.
Who said Taco Bell is Mexican? It's fast food.
That's true.
All right, so let's see. Taco Who wins at 60%.
All right.
okay,
Let's see. Papa
40%
Rex
have
says,
heard of it then, so that's good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true,
high.
and have eaten
Higher
there.
than I thought.
There was
Higher
a
than
Taco John's in my hometown in Washington about 40 years ago. I doubt it's the same. It could be. Don't know.
higher. So the poll won at a higher percentage than this panel.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
It
Can
is.
you please describe what a potato ole is? Well, JVB, I'm so glad you asked.
I am too.
It is a crispy crown, which is like a tater tot, but squished down to a little circle.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is seasoned with delicious seasoning. And of course, you can dip it in things. I like to dip mine in nacho cheese. You heard
Is it
me.
taco seasoned or just
It's seasoned, but I don't know if it's taco seasoned, but it's got a little bit of spice to it. They're very delicious.
If it's not my cheese, why do they give it to me?
Yeah. I mean, I figured, well, it's not show cheese, but it's nacho cheese. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Yeah. Next.
Okay, here's a more important question.
Uh-huh.
Would you eat Taco John's with me?
Yes.
Obviously or never.
100%.
Obviously.
You get potato at a taco place? Abso-freaking-lutely you do. There are
Yes,
lots
by
of
the
taco
way-
places that have potatoes.
Algoff, I did learn this living in Southern California. Potato tacos are definitely a thing. There's a place by us that did them in a way that was like they deep fried the entire thing. So it was like eating a mashed potato taco. Why did that happen? Anyway, it was like eating a mashed potato taco in a deep fried shell, and then they threw the toppings. One of my favorite things. I miss it. You can't get it anywhere around here. So I'm like, when are they going to open up a Taco John's in Chicago? Because I would like to go get a potato ole.
You
Just
certainly
so it's
would.
like,
Or you can
yes,
come visit
100%.
me. You can come eat it. You know.
And I've seasoned sweet potatoes with taco seasoning and thrown them in the air fryer, and it's rather fantastic.
Yeah.
Mark, on the way to Grand Rapids, there is a Taco John's in Michigan City.
There
I
you
used
go.
to live near Michigan City. When did that open?
I don't know.
Now I'm being a real bitch.
Here's a flavorful blend that typically includes seasoned salt, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and sometimes cayenne.
Ooh.
JVB's down. She'll come with.
I'm down.
Yeah,
Sounds
Love's
good,
Avenue,
but I've never heard of it. Or
Michigan
I've never
City.
thought of it.
All right,
So-
I'll check it out. And my route goes directly through there, so yes. And
I mean, it's-
and I can get it on the way to Fort Wayne then.
Yeah. I just hope you go to a good one and order something with potato ole. Like don't
I'm sorry.
skimp on the potato olays.
Are there bad ones?
I mean, just like anything, people can overcook their potato olays, but generally speaking, potato olays are pretty good. Let's
Yeah,
see.
neither had I. Algoff, I hadn't thought of it either till I had one. Brickworld Lab says, well, we had the one here in Grand Rapids, but like I said, it closed. Yep, gotcha.
It's too
Smoke
bad.
Smoke says, count me in Brickworld field trip next year.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
the closest one to
know.
Chicago, though.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
We have
know.
them in
here is
Wisconsin on my
Kenosha.
route. Yeah.
Kenosha.
Kenosha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a
maybe-
field trip for sure.
Maybe a field trip on the way. Maybe a meetup on the way, depending on what direction you're coming from. Maybe
Where you're
we
coming
should
from, yeah.
find. Maybe we should put something on the website. This is where to find Taco John's on your
Yeah.
way to Brickworld, depending on where you're coming
Joshua
from.
says there's still a Taco John's in Bloomington.
Indiana or
I
Illinois?
assume Indiana, but I don't know.
Why would you assume that?
I guess I don't know. There's also a Bloomington, Minnesota. So
No one cares about that one.
no, because there's lots of Taco John's in Minnesota.
Right.
We're not trying to find one in Minnesota. They're everywhere. Like I
Right.
just said, we have so many that they moved their headquarters here.
Right.
Illinois. So
Oh yeah. Okay. Really?
yes, it is Illinois.
I went to college there, so and we stopped there often on the way to St. Louis. So maybe there's another opportunity for me. If I hate it, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Well, you know, it's not for everyone, but if you like Taco Bell, why wouldn't you like Taco John's?
I have tacos waiting for me upstairs that are made authentically by people who
Make
came here
tacos.
from Mexico. Yeah.
Matt came from Mexico? All right. DoorDash it to Brickworld. Okay.
I don't think
From Kenosha.
I don't think that's in the delivery area.
Yeah, we've already got Stromboli on the menu. Now we're adding Taco John's.
All right, we are done
big thing.
here, and 90%.
Brickworld menu. We'll have to do a session of that.
It just jumped up to 92%. Said obviously, who are these 8% that don't want to
Yeah,
have
who's
Taco
that-
John's with
Who's
you?
that asshole who doesn't want to come with to Taco John's?
It's one vote, so I'm pretty sure it's Alex.
Copper Valor.
It's definitely mid. That's possible.
It is
Definitely
possible.
Midwest Mexican. Well, as funny
Well-
as that is, they're test kitchens in Minneapolis, but they were founded in Wyoming. That's not Midwest. Sorry.
Sorry, I live in the Midwest, and there's some really amazing, authentic Mexican cuisine here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also Taco John's in Huntington, southwest of Fort Wayne, if you're going. Me, Brickhead Brad, it was you. The 8% are vegans. Amos says, how could anyone say no? Maybe they'll have a food truck. Maybe. Let's see if Taco John's is a traveling food truck that we can get to Chicago, Illinois. Please come to
I've
Schaumburg for us.
I've sat and had pizza with Ben before. I would definitely sit and break bread with you again, Ben. Anytime.
Yeah.
Why not?
Conclusion: Brickhead Brad is vegan.
Maybe. Or he's just
Potato.
a dick. I don't know. That's okay. Okay, we got another question. And this one, kind of the theme for tonight. Are you afraid of a childhood movie character or movie to this day? And your options are I grew up, bro, or keep E.T. away. My little sister, is freaked out by any image of ET to this day.
Yeah,
So I included him, and then we got Stripe over here from Gremlins on
So-
the right.
Did she see the movie?
ET?
Yeah.
She can't get through it because she is so freaked out by ET.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep ET away. Other option. So, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, we have to point out a couple important facts here about ET and the fact that he is a Jedi, 1, and 2, he is canon to Star Wars. So, to not have some fondness of ET.
Don't get me started. Well, look at him, by the way. I was terrified myself. I saw this movie when I was 7. We went to the theaters on a Tuesday night, we're going to see ET. I was like, why are we going to a movie on a Tuesday night after school? And that first scene where he's just screaming in the fields, I was terrified. I wanted to go wait in the lobby, which was my like putting the book in the freezer of my childhood to be like, I'm stepping out into the lobby for a few minutes so I can like take the rest of this movie. Hopefully this scene would be over. I was like, why did my parents bring me to this terrifying movie? So I'll say this. What's that?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, Brickhead Brad. I was in high school. I found Jurassic Park scary. I used to have like sweat nightmares about Freddy Krueger when I was a kid.
Ooh.
Have I ever seen a Nightmare on Elm Street movie? No. I've never seen the movies. Oh, you know what? I take that back. I think
childhood movie for you though is Nightmare on Elm Street. You know.
Yes, and I saw Poltergeist also when I was 7. I saw this. I inadvertently saw The Shining when I was 7. My sister was at a sleepover that was like a local softball, our neighbor's softball kids party, and so her softball team was sleeping over, but we were all invited to the barbecue that preceded the sleepover, and they somehow snuck off and watched The Shining. And so I hid behind the couch to see what the girls were doing in the other room and watched The Shining. And I was like, what is happening here? But yeah, I think I eventually saw the first Nightmare on Elm Street, but I'm terrified of the idea of that growing up.
For me, E.T., we went to a premiere and it was drive-in, and my little brother, 3 years younger than me, he spent the entire movie in the floorboard because he was terrified of the movie. So, and I think, let's see, I don't remember what year that came out, but I was maybe about 10 because if you were 7, that makes me probably 8 or 9, probably 9 because I'm a little older than you.
I would say 1983.
Okay, yeah, I was 9.
So I'm looking up this movie that, oh my God, even looking at the, Elgoff says, don't be afraid of the dark, scared the crap out of me and still does. I'm looking this up.
Yeah.
It's from 1973. I need to see this because the images, the stills from the movie are terrifying.
A couple other ones that people might find scary.
I can get into this. I'm a connoisseur of horror movies, but the poll's over.
Yeah, we got Gamork. That's from Neverending Story. Also, another one, Labyrinth, had some wacky stuff in it. My son says that I let him watch Pirates of the Caribbean too young. He's scared of that.
Mills is here?
He's not, but he's told me that. He's with his cousins right now. So
Gotcha. I will
Alien when I was 5 at my cousin's house. Woo-hoo.
Alien 6. Yeah. I was terrified to wash the dishes because I thought there was a xenomorph under the suds. So what I will say is I would vote for this. I grew up, bro. But like maybe 5 years ago, I stopped being afraid of horror movies when I was sleeping.
Yeah.
Like there were movies I would sleep with the lights on that I saw, and I'm a huge connoisseur of horror movies. So I would see some that were even like bad that had really scary moments that like disturbed me, like House on Haunted Hill from 1999, maybe 2000, with Chris Kattan. There were some visual images in that like terrified the shit out of me, and I couldn't sleep with the lights on that night. Like I did have that sort of visceral fear of the unknown, of like supernatural stuff, that these movies would affect me that way. it lasted well into my 40s, so I will say.
Here's a question for the Tainted and everybody: is chlorophobia the fear of clowns? Who has?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, duh.
Definitely clear. Yeah.
Not because of it, but because of Poltergeist.
Okay.
They just creepy. They they like
They
make
are
scary
creepy.
clowns. They don't just it's not just clowns. They're like, this is a scary clown. So
So as much as we just invoked her, she just now got back.
Oh, all right.
Good stream tonight.
Yeah. Copper Valor, we can be friends if you answer one question, which is, how do you feel about Taco John's? We'll just leave it there.
She probably
let's
has
see.
them out there.
Nick and Bricks says life has enough horror in it. I don't
Yeah.
watch horror movies. So,
Yeah,
it
we've
doesn't
almost
have to
become
be a horror movie, though.
desensitized. We've
There's
almost become
nothing good about
desensitized to
clowns.
horror. So
Yeah.
With one exception, it's Bill Murray as a sad type of clown.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Otherwise, you're right.
I have never heard of it. Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Well, would you go to one with him? Probably
Would you
not.
go to a Taco John's with me? Okay,
I don't
we
want
just
the
wanted
answer
know.
to this one. Actually, I'm worried.
yeah.
She can just say no. She can politely decline.
Of course. Do you have another one?
I do have one more. So what
Okay.
won? What happened?
Oh, I thought I told you. Grew Up Bro won at 67%, and Keep ET Away won at 33%.
All right.
Yeah. hmm
I mean, this is not a no.
Oh, she does love tacos. All right, great.
All right. So here we go. Here's our last one because we always need to have one Lego related one. Should Lego sell and design lighting kits? No, too gimmicky or finicky, or light my fire. And here, this one's not a Lego model. This is, of course, one of my builds. I happened to be one I had knew where the Instagram picture was of it with the lighting. Kind of the big benefit here would be, first of all, lots of aftermarket sales happen to these anyway, but more so, there are specialized pieces from other companies that help route the wiring, for example, that Lego simply doesn't produce. So would this be something people would be interested in, or is it just going to be gimmicky or raise the price too much and you're just not interested in that part of it anyway?
Oh God, wait, no, not you, Ron Smith. What is this movie? What
sounds
is
wonderful.
that movie? No, I know it. I know
Yeah.
it very, very well. It's viscerally disturbing, but if it's ever on, I can't stop watching it. I can't wait for the next segment of whatever horrifying way they came. Like that movie. That movie is a cult classic. I was afraid of it when I was a kid, for sure, but I still find it highly disturbing. But
And interesting now.
yes, like a movie like Shawshank Redemption. If I accidentally flip on it, which I don't flip through channels anymore, so it won't happen. But I'm like, you got to watch it, like The Martian. Like you got to watch it. Be like, oh, this is such, or like what's the Tom Hanks? He's stuck on an island.
Castaway.
Castaway.
Yeah.
That's a movie like that. So is Killer Clowns from Outer Space for me for some fucking reason.
hooks
I
you.
don't know why I find it. I don't know why there's a hook in that movie. I think it's so silly, but also so
Disturbing.
Yes, exactly. Viscerally disturbing. Yet it's so campy that like I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna watch it until this spot. There's another one like that. It's called Slither. Oh, we got to get off horror movies. Let's get off horror movies. I'll keep going.
Mark, I have a question for you on this as a master model builder, or as a model builder for Lego. Did you guys ever deal with any lighting, or did you have built circuits and stuff like that were already in there, or
So
how did that work for you?
Part of our training was soldering, and we had massive we had massive circuit boards that we would solder into. It's because we had lighting effects, and then we also had animation with movement. And so we would have to build things that servos were going to go into, and work with our animation team and our lighting team to make sure that all of that was going to, because a lot of them were going to also 99% of those models are bolted to the ground. And so especially if they had servos in them. And so it was all about joints. It was all about like, we did a lot of sawing through Lego to make sure that everything was really flush. I'm doing this because it was mostly like arm hinges and stuff that you had to cut through it with like a Sawzall and then like sand it off, and then we'd clad it with Lego so you can see that was happening, but you couldn't have any of that stuff getting in the way if you wanted there to be movement and things. So yes, I've elaborate experience with this, but I do horrible on my own MOCs because I don't have I don't have like the tools here to like solder and like make things happen. I just have like maybe battery lights and no channels.
Well, here's my next question is, with the original sets that came out with light bricks and those types of things, do you think Lego made a mistake of getting rid of those and not expanding on them?
No, I think it was a happy accident. So Light My Fire wins at 67%. I think what happened there, it's a very expensive thing to produce on that small of a scale. And batteries change so often that they weren't going to keep up. It's kind of what they did with Mindstorms and power functions and all this other stuff. They go through this and they have a lot of turnover there. And I think what happened with that is I really do think it was a happy accident because it gives the tertiary market, secondary market, a lot of space to make original products and gives a company like Funhole the opportunity to become a serious competitor. I mean, serious competitor like Legoland is a competitor with Disney World, okay?
Right.
But actually, get a foot in the door,
a market share,
a market share. Thank you. By providing something like that, but you get companies like, not Brick Loot because they mostly buy them from other places.
Like My Bricks,
Brick Stuff,
and Lifelights, and all these other that come up with ways to do this. Now, granted, over the years, I've met so many of these companies that were trying to get them going. I've had several like lighting things that like burnt my hand, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we're taking that out of the model." You know, it's like they did not solder that correctly, for sure. Yeah, they had the wrong resistor. They used inside the yes, and I know what they did wrong, but like, and that's why one of the cool things that we did this year is had what were they called, the soldering people came to Brickworld, not Bling Bling, they were called, who knows what they were called,
soldering
the wire,
yes,
the lighting kits,
the Blinky,
the lighting build,
the Blinky people.
Yeah, Blinkies.
Yes, build a Blinky. Thank you. Okay, Lord. Because that's a good skill to have if you're into designing. And that's what I always tell people when they're like, my kid's really into Lego. How do they become who you are? I'm like, oh, dear Lord. No, don't. I wouldn't wish that on any child. But like go into engineering, architecture, math, learn math. Math is fun as hell. And just like learn another skill that isn't doing it through Lego, that also gives you the opportunity to engineer, design, and build stuff. Because there's so many fascinating ways to express your creativity and be able to build original things, that I think understanding how to do this is really important, because a lot of people like me now will just buy little LED lights and throw them inside the build. And what Ben has demonstrated several times is that like they have these basic lighting kits that you could start with through Brick Stuff, and getting it to go that way. I think Tacos had a really good stream, a really good Instagram reel recently, and she was showing how to use those channel bricks that I forget who makes them. The wiring channel bricks. Have you seen those?
Those might be Go Bricks.
That might be what?
Go Brick.
Go Brick. Okay. That sort of thing is really cool because you can just put it into a wall. But learning that sort of thing, I think, is really important for people who want to be creative on this way, because World of Light's becoming a thing. Like people are elevating their game in it all the time, and they're coming up with ways to make things interestingly lit during the day as well. So in answer to your question, I think I ran into a huge circle and just rambling about stuff. But I do.
Is that something that's unique to Brickworld? It currently is it not?
No, there are other places that do stuff.
Every show does it now. World of Lights has become like a staple, I think, of brick conventions.
Right.
How long has Brickworld been doing that now?
Since I think the second or third year.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, they were definitely the first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we do, and we can't wait to meet him next year at Brickworld Chicago. Right? You're still coming with your nephew? Is he going to be there as well?
Papa says Lega is expensive enough without proper lighting kits. We get a fax. We get Brickhead to say some words that don't exist, I think.
Transponders.
Transponsters and
But they are
transposters.
I think they're resistors, though. The thing I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're resistors. Yes.
Yeah,
Well, they're
thank
not transposters or transponsters for sure, but that's all I know for sure.
But I would say one of the big they've also had the problem of like when they did get into lighting, your nephew won't be there.
Yeah, that's what she
Why?
says.
So you're not. So are you coming then?
I think the times Lego has done lighting, they've made it too robust. Like the wires are too thick or they're too singular.
Or let's talk
They
about
haven't
the
done it the way that other places have done it.
light up lightsabers and light up flashlights.
They did do those for a very small, short period of time
before
They
Lifelight
abandoned
sued them,
So yeah,
saying they took the exact same. And so those sorts of things they have to be careful of now because they could possibly run into patent problems because so many other companies do it and have probably, based off of what happened with Lifelights, just gone right in and been like, we're patenting this. And so they have to be careful on how they do it for sure. And they've had their fits and starts with it, but like, yeah.
Copper
I don't
says just staying with him. I mean, if he wants to come, fine, but I don't know. Why wouldn't you
I
want
thought
to come?
coming.
Well, the nephew, that is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought she said he was in the Lego, and I thought she said they were coming. I guess I told myself a story because I was excited about them coming to the show. But okay.
If she's staying with him. She's staying with him because he's near Chicago.
Oh, but so she's staying with him. Oh, so maybe the story was she's
Well,
staying
why
with
wouldn't
him
he come?
so she can stop by. Yeah, but he has a free ticket, so
Yeah, just send him in.
if he would refuse a free ticket, then certainly he shouldn't come.
We raised that one guy's. We raised that one guy's price $5 so we could get a free ticket to your nephew. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So the consensus is that Lego should not sell design lighting kits or sets. Allow that to be the freestanding.
They should.
Should
they
was
certainly
the
should.
response.
I think it's a hard part for them to get into. So Copper Valley says yes. He and his wife live outside of Chicago. All right, perfect. All right, cool. So if you're going to be there during Chicago, Brickworld Chicago, then I certainly hope you'll stop by. And your name is already on the will call list. Just tell them Copper Valor because I don't know your real name, but it's on the will call list, Copper Valor, and however many people are with you. So
yeah. All right. Well. There we go. That was the end of my close calls today.
So that's the show,
as
then,
Copper
right?
Valor calls it,
end of the polls.
Polls.
I call it that too because I start polls on YouTube. So
yeah. So nearly the same. We had a couple close calls in there. We had a couple that were like almost intentionally not close calls.
We did.
So a little mix there. A little mix of both. I did set an outro already for us. It's not a song, but I felt like it's something that we don't play enough and something some people have asked us for lately where I'm like, we already have that.
Right.
So we are going to play that at the end. So stay around for that.
Perfect. And thank you guys for joining us tonight. We'll see you Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Central if you're into Animal Crossing. If not, we will see you next Sunday at 7 p.m. Central for Think Outside the Blocks, episode 118.
That sounds about
18
right.
already. Wow.
Man.
How is it possible we're at 118 episodes?
I'm not sure. I think because 118 weeks have gone by since we started, I think.
Yeah, have we missed a week? We've missed like 1 week. We missed Brickworld Chicago weeks, but that's about it, right?
We made up with other bonus streams, and we did the emergency Christmas Eve stream with tomato soup, and we did like the bonus episode, and we did like we have so many new sets. We have to do a Monday night stream as well. We've done some extra stuff.
Yeah. Well, remember, you can always like and subscribe as well. So if we are doing an emergency or weird stream, you can get in on it.
Certainly can. We're not stopping you.
We're not.
We're not.
It'd be great if we had some other content other than lives, but we're not there yet.
We're working on it.
I'd want to know, Mark, though. Do you think it's a mistake that we don't have that yet?
Yes.
Probably.
Oh wait, no,
Probably
you're
is.
right. Yeah.
Probably is. But
maybe from one perspective, you can say it's a happy accident.
Yes, it's not a mistake. It's just a happy accident.
Right.
That we've focused so much on live that we've been able to bring the Tainted together. And our hero, Bob Ross, would tell us that there are no mistakes. There are only happy accidents.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for the support.